welcome back to Mnestic Experience. Sorry for the slight delay. My mic was disconnecting again just like yesterday. I don't know why, but it looks like everything is all good now on my end. Hopefully it stays that way. I'll just leave the panel open so I can check if the mic goes weird later. Alright, so picking up on where we left off last time, I feel like we're around the halfway point of the intervallo. And now we have just, we went through the explanations of what canned experiences are and realized that the person who was here was, what taboo this person has broken, which is making animated films. Well, not really animated films, but motion picture in general, I guess is the better word to say, because it looked like they were making a video out of their film rolls. Meowdy, commissariat, welcome. We shall go straight into taboo and hopefully survive. I'm not sure what we're gonna end up fighting. It might just be the same types of enemies as last time, but we shall see. Okay, let us borrow an Ishmael because that is easier to borrow, and then go on as yesterday. You experienced the true power of Blade Shoe today. MDEX has never been easy. Oh, I honestly haven't tried a full House of Spiders team. I mean, obviously, my only two teams are like Ring and Heisho. Obviously, I haven't tried that. But I have been hearing that she gets really, really strong. I'm glad that you had an easy time with MDX. Oh, crap! As soon as I registered Mersol's words, my hand reflexively threw the film to the ground. Are we gonna be okay? We might have just broken a taboo. My mind began to race, rapidly traveling back through our journey, specifically to the time when Don Quixote had smashed that window at K-Corp and caused the wing to wipe out our team multiple times over. I felt faint. At least we had Virgilius with us back then, and it ended up being not that big of a deal at the end of the day since I could revive the sinners, but some nest taboos can get us in serious trouble just for carrying anything that has to do with them, can't they? I hurriedly turned toward the sinners, many of whom looked every bit as troubled as I felt. Still, a few of them expressed a casual lack of concern, citing all the crazy things we've gone through so far. That's true! I mean, if we really did break the taboo, wouldn't be the first time. Full House of Spiders team is Blade Shoe Solo. Oh, because she kills the... I guess the most important thing is for me to have her leveled up, and then everyone else doesn't entirely matter? Question mark? Miss Faust, what'll happen to us if the manager gets killed? Okay, so this is it, huh? Stop freaking out, guys. They're not dying and we'll be fine. N-Corp's not gonna kill you on the spot just for possessing a film roll. Really? Well, it might be a problem if the film roll does contain genuine recorded footage, but it's not like you guys had a hand in filming it, right? When N-Corp dudes get here to pick it up, just comply with their commands, thank them for their service, and nicely hand it over to the authorities, and everything should be A-okay. There's a possibility that everything will not be okay. Not to put a damper on your helping us feel better about it, Ezra, but everything will not be okay. Because I have developed the contents of that film roll in that dark room. Oh. The court will also take the lack of intentionality into consideration. However, it is very likely that my actions will be deemed as aiding in the primary violator of the taboo. Really? But a team leader said that N-Corp has their own regulatory standards regarding image quality, which they use to determine the severity of the taboo violation. If the footage's image quality or frame rate is within regulations, N-Corp won't be sticking their fixers on our butts right away, and that could buy us some time or give the company some leverage to make a deal, however small it might be. Because what they're really sniffing around for is how close to reality the video is, or how close of an experience it provides to real life. Hello, Amanda, welcome! We are in the lead up of us realizing that was a taboo item, leading up to whatever the next battle will be. I'm anticipating it's more N-Corp. What was their name? They're N-Corp Taboo Hunters, guys. The ones who we were already fighting. That's what I'm anticipating, but could be someone else. I don't know. It said a mystery enemy, so we shall see. So, Even if we're really, really unlucky and they actually come after us, it's going to be fine as long as the footage is of low fidelity. Probably. So what exactly does frame rate within regulations entail? It means that the interval between each frame shouldn't be like super brief. Think about the photo slideshows. They only show you one image every few seconds, so it doesn't feel real or vivid, right? You can technically call them motion pictures, but there's no vividness required to violate their taboo. Then, let us analyze this film roll and see how vivid it really is. Sinclair's face in the back, like he's so tiny, and all of the really calm dudes in front of him. Panic. Merceau, I trust that you are knowledgeable in subjects concerning N-Corp, yes? Cooperate. Could this film roll be considered a violation of the taboo? Otis picked up the film from the ground and showed it to Merceau. That cannot be determined. Unless each frame is thoroughly analyzed and compared with adjacent... Without waiting for Merceau to finish, Otis unrolled the film roll and raised it against the sky. The rest of you get over here. We must analyze these frames. The film canister was labeled Experiment, so I assumed the culprit had created this as a test run of sorts. An experiment to see how close they could get to violating a taboo and testing the limits of the law. It may even be a mere collection of similar photographs that are pretending to be recorded footage. The sinners all gathered around Otis and looked up towards the unrolled film in unison. Here, the flower pot moves between frames, doesn't it? The docugrapher couldn't have possibly moved the pot while holding down the shutter button. I don't see any difference. See here, the expression risen on the subject's visage appears rather stiff. Maybe they're just a gloomy sort. Perhaps, yet observe closer. The stiffness arises not from gloom, but from the strain to maintain it. Oh, if that's the case, then maybe the subject really is trying to fake an actual footage by moving very, very slowly. That's a pretty convincing theory, but I'm not sure that's enough to conclude that we're in the clear just yet. That's when Bamboo-Hatted Kim, who had been sprawled on the ground ever since Ezra punched him, stepped into the conversation. Let's see. Look at the shadow cast on the windowsill. See how it noticeably shifts between each frame? Whoever made this knows their craft for sure, but I can't imagine a backstreets dweller would have any way to mess with the sun's trajectory. Then, the likely scenario must be that the creator of this film roll deliberately made its subject move very slowly from frame to frame, creating a series of disconnected photos that, when played sequentially, would look like footage that violates the taboo. In which case, this film roll does not violate the Nest taboo, correct? That's highly probable. So he says, Executive Manager, we should be in the clear for now, at least in regards to aiding the violation of a Wings taboo. But, if he was willing to go through this much trouble just to test N-Corp's patience, it's hard to believe that he'd have stopped here. Yeah, he's probably got more. This was just experiment number 4. Who knows how far along this guy's gotten. Based on all the available evidence, Executive Manager, it seems reasonable to conclude that the inflection point of this case is a taboo violator on the run. But what motive would they have to do that? I mean, sure, working for a Wing subsidiary has nothing on being an actual Wing employee, but it's still pretty up there when it comes to careers available in the backstreets. Work for a subsidiary long enough and you might even get transferred to a factory job in the Nest. That gives you a pretty okay chance at a better life, so... Maybe he was just tired of living that kind of life. Everyone has one of those days, don't they? The sudden feeling that you could be doing more than live the rest of your life in 9-to-5 hell. The drive to do something that takes you away from the pressure of trying to make a life. That's true. The something about what Ishmael said must have tickled Bamboo-Hatted Kim, because he suddenly whipped around toward her and shook his head. Maybe, but how many of those people do you think are capable of throwing away everything they've built on a whim? From what I've seen, maybe our culprit just likes to play with fire. Hello, hope you're doing well. Hello, Ipak! Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're doing well too. Play with fire? Yeah, must have started by doing something that technically doesn't count as a taboo, and inched on and on until he brushed thrillingly close to one. One thrilling shot through his camera, and another with the next. Until eventually, he ended up recording actual footage. Cool, then that leaves the question of what the heck was he trying to do with it? Might have been trying to screen it using a projector for all his part of the back streets, to see. What? But wouldn't that make everyone here, even those who unwittingly come across the projection? Right on. It'd have made those folks violators of the taboo. But why would anyone... So would you care to explain how you know that, Mr. Bradbane? I asked around on the opposite street, and apparently some guy's been going around asking the workshops if they could make him a projector. Seemed like the most of them turned him down, but they also said that he stopped showing up after a certain point. Fair to guess that he got his hands on a projector somehow. Alas, is it not a taboo of N-Corp to view recorded videos? Pray tell, why would any insane mind? Well, it ain't taboo if you only made a projector, innit? Backstreet's blokes are down for anything, as long as there's coin. So, how do we track this guy down? Multiple individuals in the same garb as the Pinframe team have been just identified in the vicinity. They are all carrying the same briefcase. Okay, so we are fighting the Pinframe team in this one. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Maybe we could play this like a festival or convention and just tail the people who look like they're involved with what we're looking for. So they'll lead us to wherever we need to go? Indeed. At architecture conventions, there would be those in formal plaid shirts, formal plaid shirts and suspenders milling about. Then I could always trust him to lead me to the convention venue. And that was was it common for those plaid shirt fellas to look around like they're scanning the area? Did they also go around checking people against photographs? Oh, collect evidence, please advise for. They also radioed each other, glaring at people like they're glaring at... Perhaps you could answer that series of queries yourself. Nope. This crowd doesn't look like they're gonna let us follow them. Ah, well, guess we'll just beat them up. As usual. Well, since we're away from the... Maybe they're counted as different enemies because we're away from like the photo area and the back and the dark room. So essentially, yeah, I mean it's the same guys, the icy guy and the reticent guy. But essentially they're quote-unquote different because we're not in the area of the distortion, perhaps? Since it's a regular encounter with them, it's probably okay. If I'm not, like, absolutely unlucky. Every time! These zero sanity fights are gonna get me. If the boss is also like this, I get that zero sanity fight and I lose because of that, I'm gonna crash out. But probably not! I mean, we made it through the last time. in twining threads, surely. Although speaking of, I wonder if... Like, I think we're close, because this is node 22, and I just realized, like, earlier, I think it was the theater or the refract trial, I'm not sure. Something was locked on the main screen of the event, and it said, like, 26. Clear 26 to unlock, so I guess 26 is the last node. So we actually did make a lot of decent progress yesterday. Surprisingly, because it was all, like, story. Only, like, 2 battles. This is, like, the 3rd battle in the whole... intervallo, and it's already like 22 out of 26. Quite far along. It makes me wonder if we're just gonna keep seeing these guys until we see the boss, or if the boss would have a different kind of like goons for us to fight. Oh, that's their thingy. Okay, yeah, never mind. I have to do this round myself because someone is staggered. Okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's probably fine. 14. It's not that great, but it's not the worst thing. You can't win anything because you're 0 sanity. Also, because she has the mark. I guess I'll just make her hit this guy. 12 though? Does it really cap there? 24? That's a bit closer, I guess. If he lives with 1 HP, that is gonna be really sad. But I'm gonna leave her be with that. This guy's at a 5 speed. Might be better to hit him next. And then the 3 speed dudes are not the worst, so. Oh, I could AoE actually. Oh, and that should cover if ever. Okay, and then I can make this skill 1 instead of skill 2. And then that should probably hypothetically cover this little bit of HP that will get left behind afterwards. Hopefully. We shall see. Okay, there. I have divided them. Hopefully it pans out the way I imagine it would. Like 6 HP stagger dude is gonna be really sad if he's still alive after this. Okay, she really deadass did 12 damage. Well, with plus the rupture, so it was like 14, but yeah, not great. Hello, hey show team and the Lord, yeah. Would be ish, yeah. I mean, technically, it could 100% be Heisho if I wanted to. We do have a Heisho, like we have Yoshu in the back. But, you know, why not? Ish is holding her own and we're doing fine even though she's in front, so we'll just leave it be. Putting a hat though. Thank you for the redeem. Hello, hello, Weaker. Thank you for dropping by. Dude, another, like 2 dudes are staggered. I have to do it again. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. 20 to 53, I think he can do it. It's 34 sanity, you can kill him. And he has like a... He's got a 3 burn in case you don't do that little bit of damage. 98 HP is a lot though. Okay, I'll put that there for tentatively. Is she okay now? Yeah, she's got no more debuff, she can now flash. Okay. You do that. You do this. You can't do that. So help kill that guy. Wait. I mean, he's... I don't even have to hit him. He's just countering, so I'll just leave him alone, I guess. It's not the end of the world. Now, is that enough damage on this dude, though? Oh, wait! Ezra's hitting him! Holy shit, I'm blind! Yo! I didn't realize Ezra and Engdu were here! Oops! That's definitely enough damage then. That guy will go down. Even if my ID somehow don't do enough damage, Ezra is gonna do the last blow or something. No, wait, no. Was she guarding against him or... Because I think her attack was on the other guy. Okay, whatever. I think she was guarding though. It's okay. Yeah, her attack was on this guy and her second one was a guard. At least she killed that guy. The one I couldn't target. It's all coming together. Unfortunately, Engdu is also blocking in this turn. Oh, frick. He lived with 6 HP. Oh, that's so sad. 4 HP. 2. Well, it's cool. That's fine, I guess. I mean, 4 people dead by turn 4, and then that's gonna be the 5th guy. We're killing 1 per turn. 1 per turn isn't so bad. We're doing great. No, wait. We're doing great. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Is that an attack? That's an attack. I could let you do that. I could let her do that. I need to kill this guy. Literally just need like a smidget of his HP to go down. And then... I mean, I don't really care for redirecting the rest of their attacks, but I do want them to go down, so I might as well. Okay. Go back to you. Aw, well, fine. There. Hopefully, like, at least 2 of them go down in this round. Hopefully. I mean, we did smash a lot of people onto the same target, and this guy's gonna get staggered. Plus, this is skill 3, so there is a chance he'll die. Yep, he will. Alright, nice! Nice. We're clearing out a lot in this. Oh, the 2 HP guy died. He died before I could even do my skill 1 on him. Got hit from behind. He didn't see it coming. Okay. Nice. Cleanup is gonna be easy. Although I don't think I can press win rate again because there's staggered people. Yeah, it's gonna be messed up because there's staggered guys. There's one staggered guy. I'll just do it myself. That's somehow not enough damage to kill him. Okay, clash something. That's enough damage to kill him. Do that. Okay. I guess what I'll do is I'll split them. More people on this guy. You know what? Let's put our stronger skills so that the battle ends faster. And stronger skills. Okay, this turn should probably be done. Yep. And he's staggering, so he doesn't even get his unbreakable out. Excellent. Oh, that's such a cute, like, that's a cute dance. I was gonna say it looked like Angela from afar. But when I hovered it, I don't think that's Angela. It's a cute dance emote, though. Okay, we're clear. Nice. Why'd we zoom up to Engdu? It's the gender band Angela. Oh, it's so cute. The wiggle is getting me. Is there story after the battle, or do we go into the next one? Oh, no. We go into the next node. Pursuit. Oh, that was already the... Oh yeah, I guess to be fair, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. Alright, Pursuit. It's still them. The question is, do we start with them? Or... let's get another one. Do we start fighting against them, or do we start with story first? Joking. Oops. Spinning hamster. Oh, we start with them. Okay, so there was just more of them. Okay, we can do that first turn win rate, and then we'll fix it if someone staggers. Such is the life of win rate on a focused battle. If only it was a regular encounter, that way it would be easier to spam. Ali conveniently came along when Angela's entrance. You seem to have like perfect timing on these entrances, Netzak. Every single time, even yesterday with the L-Corp mention. Very interesting. It's like you just know, you get summoned the moment that it... Okay, decent turn 1, that's okay. Ezra's just so cute. I'm glad we get to work with them in like one more time. Because I feel like this is gonna be the last time we work with them before the next... Well, I don't know. I don't know if they would carry over to Kanto 10, but I get the feeling that they're only here because it's distortion related. And then the Kanto we're probably on our own again, but we'll see. But it's nice to be able to work with them again. I hope that we get to fight alongside Kim later, even if it's like towards the end. Is that a lot of people hitting this guy? Yeah, there is a lot of people hitting this guy. Who are you clashing? I got you. I got you, buddy. I got you. We don't need all those dudes hitting you. Is there someone who's unopposed? Yeah, there. Oh, really? I mean, I guess it's okay. Probably better to hit someone else though, like you. We're gonna see them a lot in future Smoke War 2, implied there's a lot of distortion. True, but it might still be a ways away, but I don't know, we shall see. I will savor them being here for now. But Kim, come on. Can you join at least one fight before the intervallo ends? I've been waiting for you since Kanto 9 mentioned you, bro. And bamboo-hatted Kim doesn't show up. Still, knowing that he did all that behind the scenes and helped us get, like, the elevator back like faster. I think that was pretty cool. Behind the scenes kind of guy, but I want you to be on the field. Okay. Go, 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 go. Nice. Oh, almost staggered. Oh well. Intelligence gathering it is. No, wait. The AoE of this. Good, good, good. Nice. Now that's a lot of staggered dudes. Okay. You could probably win that out and probably deal 20 damage. Like, what do you deal to? You could probably deal 20 damage. I believe in you. Might be a waste to put it on someone who's staggered. So you go clash someone. You... Huh. Go win this. And then... You... Oh, you deal significant damage on a staggered person. I think we're gonna need like 2 each on a staggered person. Wait, wait. Ooh, are you hitting? Oh, you're hitting that guy. I'll leave it to you then. So, that's like 12 to 45 damage. Definitely not enough. 12 to 54, still not enough. I'm just blocking against this guy, so I actually don't need to clash him. I'll just leave him alone, I guess, and then focus on killing these guys. Like, that's up to 54 damage. Up to 55, 54, 55. It should be enough, assuming that they hit their heads. Hopefully. If not, then GG's. This guy, though, I don't think is anyone hitting it. Yeah, there's no one. I'm gonna have to address it. YOLO. I think the other staggered person is gonna survive by just a little bit. I think. Unfortunately. Oh my god, I didn't realize she had a debuff and then she still won. Wow, that's pretty strong of her. Okay, nice. Finish that guy off. He's so happy. Okay. 53. Yeah, I think he can do it. 9. Yeah, I think... Yeah, no, the 53 guy's alive, isn't he? Unless... No, he's alive. Dang it! Dang it, he just had to survive by just a little bit. Aww. Oh well. Anyone with pictures? No, no. Okay, we're good. Can't believe it, he lived with 22 HP! Maybe I should have like thrown like a skill 2 out there, I don't know. Wait, who are they hitting? Guy in the back. Well, they're both hitting the same guy. They're hitting this guy in the back. So I'll ignore him. I'll do everybody else. Got you. You're at 6 speed. And then you... Nah, don't do that. You're at 4 speed? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. No, actually, you two switch. And that should all be good. Yeah, this guy's got a counter. I'm not gonna hit him even if it's like a side thing. I'll just hit this guy. Maybe it can finish him off. I don't think that would finish him off. Who gets overwritten here? You. Okay. There. It would be a breath of fresh air that we get a fight without getting carried, since what kind of 9 was just that. Well, that's fair. Although there were still like fights in Counter 9 where you still had to put in your way even if you didn't have a... Like, I think the main ones in Kanto 9, if I remember correctly, that didn't have a carry were probably the ones with just the Ryoshu team. Because technically... Although technically for me, I still struggled with the thumb ones. And the Gregor one, even though we had Virgilius. Those were still challenges. Don't worry, guys. They're just gonna randomly, like, give up on me and leave later in the intervallo. I'm kidding. Trying to remember I followed you off where? Maybe pregnant Gregor, but I don't know if that would jog any memory. Alright. How is it? Oh, 3 staggered. How many have left? Wait, out of 12? That's more than before. Was it Instagram? I don't have an Instagram, so probably not. Unless someone else was posting, like, clips. I think this would be a good time, actually. For him to AoE... Because he can hit this. This guy will definitely die. It's 12 damage. How is your damage if it's directly on him? It's like 40 to 100 something. I'll take the chance that he can get killed by that AoE. What about these two? Who are they hitting? This is the guy in front here that I'm clashing. I'm also clashing that. Okay, that's good. That's helpful. And then... let's see. Oh. It's a guy with a counter. I could kill this guy, yes. I don't know if that counter would work very well for me, but can try. I mean, Ish is very, very healthy. Even her skill 1s are going insane, so I guess I'll do that. And I don't think I need to help on this. I can help on this. I think this is honestly already overkill. Yeah, those two are annoying due to Valentina, Zaveda, and Gregerson Kepler. Exactly, yeah. The Enkephalin coins were a surprise, to say the least. I mean, it's helpful that Heathcliff and Roger both had, like, really strong IDs at the time that I had around. Which was, I think I used Knight of Despair and this Heathcliff. Which I didn't even know he could survive at 1 HP. That was a clutch, honestly. I just choked near the end. We could have done it in 1 try. Follow for the past 7 months. Don't know when you did. Are you getting old? It's okay. There's no pressure to remember. Alright, nice. Knew Ezra would hit really hard. Someone survived though. It's not the end of the world. Turn 6 with 4 alive in a bunch of low. That's cool. We can finish you off. Let's see here. I even have another AoE for good measure if I wanted to. Why not? You know what? Why not? Yo, Roger just like deadass never got any sanity. She's like 0 sanity the whole fight. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I ended up just doing 1 straight row, 1 line. Okay, that guy's down, so that means the AoE that I said is gonna hit all 3 of the remaining alive ones. Yeah, I think they're cooked. How's Limbus Company? It's cooking, as usual. Honestly, among gacha games, this is probably, like, for me, it's weird to say, but it's kind of the closest to a single-player game that I've played. In the sense that their stories are all well written and like their OSTs are always banging. And also I don't really feel that pressured with like the gacha mechanics and all that, so yeah. It's cool. You haven't played it yet? Oh! Well, we're doing like the latest installment, so if you're worried about spoilers, this is spoiler warning. If you're interested in playing it yourself, but I really like it, yeah. I really like the story a lot, yeah. I'm a bit more casual than other players though, but yeah. Wait, why doesn't feel like a gacha, like, auto-modded? That's weird. I allowed it, though. Thanks for the heads up. No problem. Oh, wait, what? Yo, actually, I thought that was a story. It was just a filler fight. It had the same icon as the one that came before it. I didn't think it would just be a filler fight. Pursuit 2. It says clear stage. There's one mysterious enemy that we don't see. Clearly this one will have story. Maybe it's even a mini boss. I'm not sure. Let's see. Foreboding. Yeah, when you see clear stage, that's scary. This definitely starts with story. Yep, there you go. Hardly a challenge. What a waste of time. Whew, well, at least they're not much of a fighter one-on-one. Service de Clau is not a combat specialized department. While they have all undergone basic combat training for exigent I don't know that word. I assume that's like emergency in a way. For exigent circumstances, they are not prepared for a head-on conflict such as this. Yeah, I noticed. They keep taking pictures of us with their briefcases. I'm guessing that's their primary job description. What are they snapping away for then? Whispering behind our backs like a load of creeps? Collecting photos to include in the report for their higher-ups, I'd wager. The only pressure you feel is Walpurgis and the event-specific ID, like the new Hong ID. Yeah. But to be fair, in event-specific ones, you can grind them pretty easily. Requiring immediate aid or action. So that is pretty close to an emergency in a way. Kind of. Thank you for the actual description of the word. I think the only time I felt pressured by the gacha was the Arknights collab, because that was truly limited. I don't feel as pressured about Walpurgis because even if I don't get it, they're gonna be there again the next time. Like, the next time Walpurgis comes around. Sure, that might be a few months, but then you can shard them by then, so... yeah. I can kind of see how they could think we're involved in this somehow. Every time they followed a lead, they ended up encountering us. It's hardly a surprising rationale. Mersault stood a footstep away from the rest of the sinners and watched in silence as they tried to come up with an explanation. What is he thinking? What is it that he wishes to say? Or is he simply contemplating, observing without any preconceived notions in his mind? His silence shouldn't have been any different from his usual reticence, but as though by some chance or whim. Hey, Mersault? I was struck by the sense of brief yet distinct strangeness and was compelled to speak with him. Yes, manager? Don't hesitate to let me know if there's something you want to say. But if you aren't sure, if you're supposed to say it. Yes, manager. I will do as you ordered. Should one such circumstance occur. Octopath vibes? Could be, yeah. Everybody's got their own stories that you follow and discover over time. I can see that. You saved since they announced it so you didn't suffer? I did. I missed one ego, but that's okay. They get overshadowed by the next Walpurgis IDs. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's more of the sense that if you don't get it that time, you can say, or you know you can't get it, you could just save up for the next one and then get it all together, yeah? As always, his reply was as defeatingly concise and direct, as though he had some rule of his own that told him that this was a specific response for situations like these. Okay, but I'm talking about right now, actually. Do you have anything to say right now? No, I do not. It did not appear to me that he was trying to hide anything or choosing his words in response to my question. His reply was simply that. An answer, nothing more. Yes, a prepared answer written down in a list of responses. That's what it felt like to me, as though this particular answer had always been the only one he had available for situations like these. Mersault's still now opening up. I mean, I didn't think he would say anything, but hopefully over time he'll start. Let you install right now. Okay, good luck and enjoy. Response? No. I mostly play games because I want to play games, or because someone recommends them, so yeah. Clearly, prodding him for answers wasn't going to get me anywhere, so... With a curt, sure, if you say so, I turned away from him and took off to join the other sinners. As I did so, a few words lingered at the tip of my proverbial tongue, asking to be let out. So I did. Would have been nice to know what you were looking at. Of that. He spoke. You cannot form a judgment. What? That is because the precise definition and nature of the subject of my gaze are just as unknown to me as to you. Should you point to an object or an enemy, I can provide a verbal explanation based on my current knowledge. If you require such information, please rephrase your question accordingly. Had I asked him again, then had I tried to get to the bottom of the line of questioning, could I have found myself in the smallest peek into Mersault's psyche? Yeah, that's the way you say that word. Which had remained entirely shrouded in mystery even after an entire year of traveling together? I suppose that's not up for me to judge as well. Manager? Yeah? Another battle is imminent. As you have previously instructed, I have informed you of an imminent battle. Yo, bust clock! Are you just gonna sit there all day while we do all the fighting? They're pouring out of that building over there. So they must have been on their way to that building. Our path ahead seems clear, Executive Manager. Let us neutralize these foes and head up there. Gotcha, be right there. The brief lull of battle came to a close. Oh, okay, I was starting to think that wasn't... like, that we would go into a regular battle and then the boss would, like, burst in the middle, or, like, some mystery enemy will burst in the middle. Because they were talking as if it's just another battle, but it looks like we just skipped that part and we're going straight into what's going to be the clear the stage part of the fight. Yeah, Farish Moon doesn't do sponsors. Don't know. Yeah. Hope you do whenever you get. Oh, yeah. In battling enemies who arrived precisely at the time Mersal had predicted, we made our way into the building. Oh. This thing over here looks a little creepy, but it might be the projector that he made, and that might be part or like source of the distortion. What do you think, guys? Bloody hell, them blokes we fought downstairs must have been the weaker ones of the bunch. How does N-Corp have so many guys on their payroll? There's no end to them. It's a wing, my dear. It is a wing, after all. Are these the taboo violators? I thought the culprit worked alone. No, I'm quite certain they're the ones from the subsequent reports. The N-Corp fixers appeared just as confused as we were. It was clear to me that they were expecting to find the taboo violator here, not a big group of a dozen or so people. What were they thinking, sending fodder like us to deal with an organized taboo violation? They should have sent taboo hunters here instead. Why do you think they told us to consume the canned experience containing mass melee combat? They must have thought that our current manpower would suffice to deal with this. I don't know about that. Oh wait, wasn't there an extra report? That one of them's all of a sudden, with a click, the room began to buzz with a metallic whir of some kind of machinery. The projector. And immediately, I could tell what it was. Distortion. Standing in the middle of the shabby room was a device I wasn't sure if I had seen before. Its exterior was plastered with strange shapes that looked similar to what we saw on the Chunokun's faces in our earlier battles, making it difficult to grasp its full shape. The round object affixed to it began to rotate slowly, with the dull, worn-out groan of a thing past its prime. Men! Shield your eyes! The moment it began to emit a faint ray of light, Otis thundered in a commanding voice. Yeah, they're playing a film. I quickly turned away as well, making sure to not even catch a glimpse of it. The device could be playing a recorded video, Executive Manager. Even a brief look at it could constitute a taboo violation. Shit, oh, even they're panicking. Okay. I saw that. I'm so finished. As this panic began creeping into the voices of several unlucky individuals. Oh man. Folks, this is starting to get a little embarrassing. A sleepy voice breaks through the darkness past my, metaphorically speaking, shut eyes. Mentor! Eyes opening, do. What's wrong with everyone? Got dust in your eyes? The hell's wrong with you? Don't you know that anyone who even watches a split second of a recorded video in N-Corp gets... Of course I know, but I watched it anyway. Open your eyes, esteemed fellows. This motion picture isn't recorded. Hang on. He's right. That video's not a recording. Possibly emboldened by Kim's comment, or perhaps believing that seeing the video could be excused as incidental exposure incurred while subduing violators, the N-Corp employees that had also opened their eyes and began to mutter amongst themselves. Is that thing talking to us? I finally allowed myself a good look at the machine, which was firing a conical beam of light against the side of a wall. And this was its message, delivered via white words on a black background. So you've tracked me down this far. After what I went through to take refuge in here, they still ended up finding this place. All of you blindly consuming fake experience after fake experience without even a care about the real thing. Case number TC3224, you're under suspicion of a Category 3 violation. Reveal yourself now and forfeit your illegal recordings. Should you comply, we will... What is foolery but witless buffoonery in the absence of fools? The hollowed vessel, bereft of all but lingering delusions, grants not even a burl of echo to the dogged excoriation of tools. What's this fella on about? What is he talking about? If you mean to obstruct our official duties, we won't hesitate to use force. Without even so much as turning around, Bamboo-hatted Kim raised his sword and parried away the N-Corp employee's nail-shaped weapon. I'm only speaking as my whim guides me, my dear fellows. No need to get so huffy. I only aim to say that this abomination has no consciousness. After what I went through to take refuge in here, they still ended up finding this place. All of you blindly consuming fake— oh, okay, it's the same line. Oh, it's repeating over and over. Oh, that's what he means. It's repeating the same sentences over and over. Now, that does make me wonder. Was I just as far gone when I distorted? Past all words and reasons? I mean, if anyone has an answer to that question, it'd be you folks, right? Kim said nothing more. He turned a piercing look on us, all while effortlessly swatting away the N-Corp employee's attacks. As though he was goading us into telling him the truth. Well, don't suppose there's any point in asking. I am no different from this abomination. Just as it wields that contraption, I must have wielded the only thing I've really known, the blade, transforming into a mindless fiend, consumed by a mere tool, cleaving through both friend and foe unrestrained. Aw. Hey Junior, are you still on about that? I tried to avert my eyes. I truly did. But such disregard is easier said than done. How can I, when that distorted being has no qualms with showing me the... Doesn't he know how rude the unsolicited reflecting of the phantoms of one's heart is? That's got to be illegal or something. Illegal, I say. Turning a customer into a thug on a projection racket run. A mere ant before a car in motion into a swerving driver. Conjuring dead followers before the eyes of their mentor. Simply unconscionable. Rude as hell, some might say. My poor heart almost burst out of my chest courtesy of you. He's got nothing to say to that, he's repeating. In that split second, I think I saw Mersault's eyebrows twitch. A battle is imminent, manager. Just a natural response to sensing an imminent battle, perhaps? Ah! A blinding flash, followed by an explosive bang. My vision immediately went white and decided to take its damn time coming back. And when it did... the first thing that came into view was a particularly unsettling landscape of S-Corp, followed by Bamboo-hatted Kim surrounded by a small army of Chunokun. No, Kim! Mentor! Keep that up and you'll shout me deaf, Engdu. Isn't it about time we both grew accustomed to such sights? Mentor, still do I wake from these dreams drenched in cold sweat, that they might bind and drag you away. This isn't so bad, is it? It's just these folks so far. Unlike earlier when... another flash... Stop flashbanging me! This fucking distortion! What was that? Everything went dark. I don't understand what's happening, but first things first, we have to neutralize everyone here and get our mission back on track. Oh, adjusting projection? I've been straying far and wandering all day for this exact reason, and... so that was its mechanism. Faust? The words began to rapidly shift before I had the chance to ask Faust what she had meant. To the one who finds comfort settling in lies, I give you what most deserved your gaze. Bollocks, I'll be blind before today's over at this rate. Me too. It changed. It did. Unlike the earlier instance, one of the distortions is different from the others. Oh! This must be the mystery enemy? As Mersault identified, there was something different about the group of Chunokun this time. They were accompanied by someone else. A warrior in impressive armor wielding a sword that was just as tall, their leader. That armor and great Huando of the Sal Circle. To be reunited in such a manner. Oh. The warrior drew a bow that hung from the waist guard and nocked an arrow. suppose this is how it would have gone down had you been the one to grab me. Military Commissioner Im Gyong-yok. Im Gyong-yok. How do you fare, friend? At the signal, arrows losing. Seize the accused. It's a samurai. That's honestly kind of badass. So hopefully the samurai is not gonna kick my ass. The warrior loosened the knocked arrow which soared into the sky with a piercing whistle. And with that air-splitting sound, as their cue, the Chonokun began to swarm us. Okay, let's check what he does. Just as clear the stage so we don't need to worry about turn count. I just don't know how scary it's gonna be. Is Kim fighting with us? Or is he just standing aside? That's Ezra, that's Engdu, and this is all me. Okay, he's not fighting with me. Alright then, what is this? Flash Phenomenon Im Gyong-ok. No observation log right now. Oct Splitter, gain 3 poise and bleed. Bleed gives like final power +1 for every 4. Inflict, bleed, and bleed count. Gain poise count. Okay, same top part. At 6+ poise, convert all coins into unbreakable coin. I mean, it's 1 coin, but that still sucks. On Clash Lose, deal 80% less damage. Don't hit critically. Cannot stagger. Okay. Oh, he's got a lot of skills. Okay. This one's the other one I can see. Sword of the Homeland Sao, reassume stance. Unaffected by sword play of the Homeland Sao. What? Wait, let's do it bit by bit. Okay, min stack 1, max stack 9. On skill use at min or max stats, convert all coins this unit uses to unbreakable coin. Oh my god. Okay. This guy's a pushover? Okay, I believe you, but I'm not gonna let my guard down because, you know, underestimating your enemy is always a bad thing. 1 to 2 stack, base power -6, coin power +4. A 3 to 4 stack, base power -3, coin power +2. 5 stack, no effect. 6 to 7 stack, base power +4, coin power -2, base power +8, coin power -3. Oh, so essentially, I'd want to keep it balanced, probably like around 5. I mean, 3 to 4 isn't bad either. Coin power +2, but base power -3 is not so bad if he only has a bunch of 1 coin skills. But if he's using more coin skills, that's worse. Okay, so it's unaffected by that stack. Prioritizes sinners. If it's unclashable with assist units. Oh, that's something I've never seen before. If this target skill is assist defense exclusive skill, convert to unbreakable coin. Lose 3 of his stack at the start of combat. At the start of this clash. If it's an assist defense skill, this effect does not activate. Okay, so I have to clash it. I don't want to leave it to assist defense. Got you. On hit as an unopposed attack, or on hit against a target that uses assist defense, gain. Oh, he gains stacks. Okay, so I want to clash it. Not assist defense or unopposed, or he gains stacks. Got you. Guard form. Unaffected by his stacks also. Gain 5 poise and 5 poise count. Gain +2 crit damage up. Okay. Develop memories. Upon entering the encounter, gain 3 memory transition. What's that? So he's got a base stack of 3, loses 1 stack per end of the turn. At 0 stack, retreat and transition to a different location. So at turn 3, he's gonna retreat. Okay. When returning to the field, based on the current battle form of the homeland, gain or lose number of turns spent in retreat. Swordplay stack. When in battle form of the homeland bear hunt, gain stack. When in the tiger hunt form, lose stack. Okay. At 0, retreat. Okay. When returning to the field, gain or lose. Oh wait, that's exactly what I just read in the mini version. It's here on the rest of it. Okay. I assume he's on the red. Yeah, he's on the red stack. He's on the bear hunt. Made of single coin skills. Gains an advantage at higher swordplay stack. Mountains of S-Corp's District 19 are home to all manner of beasts. Amongst them, the bear in particular boasts a strength and force akin to boulders falling from the cliff in the landslide. Giving the ground to the creature's charge is ill-advised. One must aim to hew it down with the first slash of the blade. And he's got a blue form, Tiger Hunt. Oh, this is where he gets multi-coins then. Im Gyeongyop gains an advantage at lower swordplay of the Homeland South stack. Oh, it just tells me in my face. So I want to keep his stacks low if he's red, and I want to keep his stacks high if he's in blue. Okay, okay, pretty straightforward. Just need to make the conditions work of him getting or losing stacks. Tigers are cunning and ferocious. One cannot hope to cut through a tiger's flesh with a single stroke. Only a relentless flurry of chain slashes can overwhelm the creature until it is felled at last. Failure to do so and the tiger will escape death, or best its opponent one day and grow into a Sangun, a lord of the mountain. Whether these beings grant auspicious fortune on men or return as malevolent calamity is impossible to say. Fun fact about tigers. They're very proud. That's why so many tigers in the wild, like their primary cause of death is starvation. They want to catch or hunt big things. They don't want to go for easy prey, so they would rather starve than go for easy prey. I was kind of sad to hear that because tigers seem so cool, but then they're so proud. Take less damage from burn, bleed, tremor, rupture, sinking, rounded down. Gain effects of fixed panic. If the unit is panicked at turn end, reset SP to 45. Alright, the maximum crazy. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain 5 Ducheong Brigandine. Okay. Gaining this effect gains shield equal to 10% of this unit's max HP for every stack. -1 rounded down. Shield gained due to this effect does not expire at turn end. Combat start, gain 1 defense level down for every 2 stack. Lose 1 stack when taking shield damage equal to 10% of this unit's max HP. Ah, okay. When it expires, end encounter. Oh, so my goal here is to just get rid of his shield, not necessarily kill him. Okay. The Eastern Warstride armors are not so much equipped as they are piloted. Escorp's Ducheong Brigandine is one example of such armor. Much like Arcorp's armor, a powered armor suit and the full plate armor used by Knights of the West, the Ducheong Brigandine greatly augments the user's offensive and defensive combat capabilities. Yet, these advantages do not mean that the armors of such potency are readily supplied for combat personnel. Each unit has its own unique controls and comes with the limitation of requiring separate fuels. What remains certain, however, is that as with all the aforementioned armors, once a rider has familiarized himself with the Ducheong Brigandine's extended reach and heightened power output, he becomes a machine of war that strides across battlefields with the promise of slaughter. Okay, encounter start, he gets 5 stacks. Okay, so he's here right now. I want him to lose stacks because he's on red. Got you. If the unit has shield, gain 5 poise and 2 poise count next turn on turn end. Okay. I'm just gonna assume he always has poise, because the whole goal is to destroy his shield right now. When the following conditions are met, use a pattern that includes the Bow of the Homeland Arrow Loose skill. When this unit has lost all clashes for 2 turns in a row, doesn't check for unopposed attacks. In the turn after the turn in which this unit spent in stagger, when low in morale or panic. Sword of the Homeland Escorp's traditional art of swordsmanship is also divided into 3 branches: Sao, Pi, and Pieo. Pieo? Within their teachings exist techniques to hew and cleave through creatures of colossal stature, such as sand guns. To perform them in full, a swordsman must wield a great huando capable of bearing the strain of the techniques. Mismatch memories. When turns start, gain the following effects. Bear Hunt. Less than 5 swordplay stacks, gain 5 minus swordplay stack fragile. Oh, okay. When in Tiger Hunt, at more than... Okay, yeah. So it's just the red go lower, blue go higher. Got you. Because he'll get fragile also. Alright. Martial Arts of Perseverance. On Clash Win, get more poise count. If the target this unit skill hit has less than 5 bleed potency, inflict 1 bleed and bleed count at attack, and once per skill, 2 times per turn, prioritizes the main target. There are those who persevere In training for lack of talent, then there are those blessed with talent only to let it rust. All men say that the title of Apex Blade can only be seized by the gifted. It matters not until the day comes for this blade of mine to rise high enough to meet the clouds. I shall persevere in honing my prowess. On Clash Lose, you gain 1 head-splitting memory per turn. Gains a bind and a Clash power-up. Okay. Expires on turn 9. Okay. Well, he's gonna get more Clash power if I keep winning then. How do I make him lose stacks? Just by clashing him with his red skill. Got it. Clash that. So much. Yeah, there's a lot of text to take in. Sorry if that was a lot. Especially, I usually read it anyway for like flavor text and stuff, but I try to be most careful when there's like a boss or a big enemy, because that can really mess you up. Okay, I think that's fine. Actually, what are you guys hitting? His first skill is being Clash. She would have defended, but that wouldn't have been good. I will just Clash it. That's better. And she's hitting the block. Okay. Sure. Think I do need to deal with the ads. Are there a lot of enemies? I can't check. I do need to deal with the ads, but I don't know how much I need to deal with the rest of this. Let's see. Is it all hitting me? It's all hitting me. You do have an assist defense, right? Yeah, she does. So I can leave one unclashed. Engdu doesn't. So I can leave one unclashed. Got it. In that case, let's sort out these guys first. Oh boy, that's pretty bad. How about that? There you go. Then of these 3, I'll leave this one unclash, I guess. Oh boy. Do I have to use a higher level skill? I do. It's quite strong. Okay. It might also just be because we are... yeah, no sanity gaming. That's probably also why, but I'll try to play safer-ish. Oh boy. Oh boy! That's fine. Okay. Let's give that a try. Oh boy. Dang. I lost. Oh, it's okay. That's not too bad. Okay, at least we got the important one, his red skill. So he should lose stacks. Hopefully that makes him a bit weaker to clash too. Anyway, our goal is just to get rid of his shield too. So hopefully... oh my god, I'm losing like every other class. Yo, by 1, really? Damn. These guys... I'm so unlucky. Well, at least something worked. Sayonara. It's okay. This is round 1. It's not the end of the world. Okay, and there's the assist defense. Okay. It wasn't too bad. It was kind of bad though. He's got 2 more turns before he retreats. He's still on the red stacks. He's at lower, so that means he's at 2. He's actually at the lowest he could be. He's at base power -6, coin power +4. I think that's good for us. Yeah, that's good for us. Yep. It's pretty obvious how good it is for us just by that alone. Good heavens. Wait, what is that? The blue thing. Sword honing. Wait, is this important too? At 7+, convert all to unbreakable and deal more critical damage on hit. Okay, he's not at 7+ at least. This is... okay, again we need to clash it ourselves. At clash start, he gains. Oh, He'll lose if he just hits it on a post. Okay, so the blue one I don't clash. Is Ezra doing another assist defense? Unfortunately not. That's so sad. Oh, but Engdu is. I'll let Engdu defend us. I will just deal with the rest then. I'll let Engdu defend us from that. I'll leave it be. Everything else I shall clash. Actually, you're clashing the big skill? No. Engdu is. That's fine. I guess you can eat that. Not the end of the world. Okay, there. And then for the rest of you, let's go. Alright. Hit, hit, hit. That's still good enough. That's good. That's good enough. That's good. Alright. Solid. Yeah, actually, it was a lot of text. A lot of things to read out. But the mechanic itself was not too hard to understand. I get it. I get why you said he's a pushover. I'm just getting extremely unlucky. Been on standby listening for 20 minutes. I'm sorry guys, I read too slowly. Well, maybe if I don't read it out loud, it would be faster. I don't know. Okay, let's go. I don't think that you read slowly. When I read out loud, it's slower than if I just read it myself. There's just so much going on. Yeah, that's fair. There was a lot of text. Okay. Read it, be like, okay, okay. Okay. Still like 2,800 shield. Still alive! And he's still gonna retreat in one turn. I hope at least the add enemies don't respawn. Because if the add enemies respawn, then I'm kind of wasting my time doing this. How's his stacked? How's his stacked? So he's still on this one. He's at 1 stack, but since he's going to retreat... Gain or lose? Gain. No, actually I don't get how he's gonna come back. Maybe he'll change when he comes back. He'll be the blue one. So I don't know if I should start building towards him doing that. But let's see. I'm gonna try clashing this and letting him gain a stack at the end. Because assist defense, right? Yes. 1 assist defense. Yeah, we have 1 assist defense. I'll clash this. It's the very last skill that will go out anyway. So if he actually changes forms, it works out for us. If he were changes forms. Oh my goodness. It's kind of a pretty bad overall situation though. Wait, was that already being... That was already being clashed. So I just need to bother with this one. And the blue one. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty strong though. Wait, someone with better sanity? Oh, that's still bad. And it's a block that you have. What about this? Okay, that's better. That's better. I mean, there's also this. 22, 16. You know what? Sure, try it. And then I'll put this on the blue. Since you're the very last to move, it'll keep him occupied. Alright. Now, everybody else. How much damage does it do onto you? Not enough. I can throw a skill 1 into that. Maybe a skill 1 into this guy too. I think. Okay, yeah, and then skill 1. No, skill. This is skill 2 though. Sure, whatever. We'll just throw another one at him probably. Alright, let's see how that pans out. Hopefully, well. He has so much crit rate. He's got 24 poise. Oh gosh. 1 damage. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So that 2.7. Still really high. Oh, this one. This one should help a lot. Yeah. 2.6. Still basically 2.7. It's really high up. Okay. Ooh! Over 100 damage! Okay, we're making good progress. I'm happy with this. Oh! He'll hit the boss too! Nice, 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 nice. I don't know how much he's hitting the boss for. Not a lot, but any progress is good progress. I think what I overwrote here was our NPC help. It's okay. Alright. 2,520. Not bad. But now he's gonna retreat. And then, who knows what'll happen when he comes back in terms of his shield and his... I mean, it shouldn't refresh based on what we read on him. Ah! He's gonna flashbang me. Huh? Huh? Ah! Wait. What? Oh, it's you! You're the thing! The projector. Okay. If it returned from S Corp to N Corp, heal 15 SP for all sin. Okay, good. So we'll all get healed. Flashbang. Seriously, the flashbang keeps getting me. Photo lab. Its speed is fixed to 1. It cannot be killed. Doesn't take damage from sources other than skill damage. And skills attacking this as a main target. Oh. If it reaches 1 or if the transition reaches 0 stack, remove self from the encounter, return to the other guy. Okay. So they'll just keep swapping or... Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to turn into a projector. Well, the projector. Also, did they bring one of the guys back to life? I'm pretty sure I only had 3 left. Why is there so many of them? Okay. Okay, Engdu will take care of this guy. You're targeting him directly. That's cool. This is a counter. I can ignore him. So I just need to, like, clash these two and then attack that. Can I clash with, like, low effort? Yeah, I can. I can clash low effort and then invest more effort into killing this guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not a lot of damage. In fairness, it's not a lot of HP, but you know. Rage. Is it even worth investing all that much into it? Well, I guess something like this is fine. There, we got our SP, so I clash better. Good. Staggered, I don't need to worry about that guy next turn. Unless I can kill him and then it won't respawn later. If he respawns later like he did now, it's kind of a waste. Oh, nice! Engdu got another one. Ah, let's go. Yo, she's doing so much damage, I don't think I needed to do all of that with my sinner skills. I put so much damage, like, specifically onto this guy, but I think he's gonna be done for after just this one turn. Okay. Yeah, he's done for, actually. He's done for. That's not even my attack anymore. I had one skill too many. Alright, flashbang. I need my flashbang warning. Okay, there's the shield again. Okay, one of them was dead. 3 of them remained. I think the ads aren't respawning. It's just that they have they're genuinely different on each map, I guess. Question mark. Oh my god, how is Honglu almost dead? I'm gonna have to ask him to stay safe. He's on the blue form, so I want him to have more stacks. He's at 5 right now, so there's no effect. I want him to have more stacks. What do I do with this skill again, then? I clash it. Okay, I clash it. Alright, alright, alright. Take more stacks. You... This is a counter, this is a counter. This is not a counter. I will fight that. And then... Oh, you heard something else for a sec. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, she was also already clashing it? Oh no, she didn't count as clashing it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And then... Bomlu. Oh, it's Honglu. I realized though the way I say words sometimes comes out weird. In fairness, I have listened to myself and gone like, what is she saying? It'll be okay, Ishmael, trust me. Although I could always just do this. I guess. What is this there? It's more poise. Okay. Okay, and these are 2 counters. I don't want to mess with that. I will just use a throwaway skill, I guess. I guess I'll just put it here so I don't have to rearrange. Honglu is dying! This isn't about him. He'll be fine. We still have 1 backup unit if worst came to worst. Okay, that's 2 adds down, actually. We're in a good position on this side of the battlefield. Sorry, was that 4 stacks on the thing that... It can't be, right? I don't know. I'll check. After I'm... Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna hope for assist defense in the next one. Man, he has so much shield. This is essentially just us hitting the wall until something happens. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, good that she's unopposed, actually. She does a lot of damage. Good, good, good. 2,000 shield left. Oof. 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 Why won't this guy roll lower? Oh my god! Oh no, he's already rolling. That's his default roll! No wonder. Because he's getting +0. Oops. Okay, 1.9. Not bad. In Tiger Set. Yeah, it's his default roll. I completely forgot. Holy crap. Okay. So that's 2 people staggered. That's not great. That's pretty bad. The memory transitions in 2 more turns. He's got 1,933 shield. Any assist defense? Nope. Oh, but there is one. There is one. We should be okay. He's still in Tiger. I think I'll keep his... I'll keep this on... Engdu unopposed. Yeah, sure. Why not? And then... This one I'll still clash. And then on the next turn, I'll reverse it. Okay, 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 okay. So you keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Other than that... He's hitting Engdu, so that's not the end of the world, actually. Same for this one. She's clashing it for me. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. So it's just this, but I don't need to clash it at all. Oh, that's good! Okay. I don't need to clash it at all. Great. Great, 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 great. Great, great, great. Should I make him heal? Heal 2 allies? What are their HPs? 118, 141, 50. I think the only concern is really Honglu. I could put a heal just in case. It's fine, I guess. That way he can clash that, and then Ishmael doesn't have to waste her time and she can just hit this. Yeah, I'll do that. I just realized the bad thing about this. Faust is not fielded because she's a level 1 blade lineage unit right now. It would have been nicer to have Fluid Sac. Oh well. Oh no, would that be bad for the, like, the big boss? If this guy is... I mean, like, it's not exactly killing me, but it would be nice to have it. Would it be bad for the big boss? Because I don't think this is the big boss yet. We shall see. Hopefully it's not the end of the world. If it is, goodbye to that 20%, it's fine. Or I could swap her and Yi Sang, because Yi Sang has a blade lineage that's level 1. And then I'll bring the Heisho Faust instead of Heisho Yi Sang. I think that's fine. That should be doable. 1.6. Go on, Engdu. Yeah, she's just tanking all of that. Cool. Okay. I assume that when he comes back later, he's gonna be in the other stand, so I want to lessen again. I want to lessen his stacks again. So, no assist defense, unfortunately, but I can just leave this unopposed. It's only 4 to 6 damage expected. I think that's fine. Where's Hong? Oh my god. Seriously, what is happening to you? Okay. Then I'll clash this one, so he'll lose stacks. No, wait. Clash it last, because he's still in that form right now. So he'll lose stacks at the very end of the turn instead of while we're still fighting him. Okay, cool. Oh, I know what keeps happening to Honglu. He keeps getting hit by the counter, doesn't he? I just realized. Oh well. It is what it is. How much damage are you doing? 4 to 12? I mean, that's fine, but he's putting bleed, right? Individually, it's fine. However. How's this going? This is being clashed already. This is being clashed already. There's no assist defense. So... they're at 6 speed. Oh no, Engdu is at 10 speed. So I'm hoping the counter, she will eat it first before Heathcliff moves. Hopefully. Hopefully. He can't flash it. Oh no, but it's hitting Ezra. It's fine, actually. I don't need to clash it. I'll just throw my best skills at him then. So that hopefully later he'll be dying soon. That's one big weakness of the Heisho comp. Yeah, I switched out so many of them. And then you're getting countered to death. If I didn't switch out Faust, probably he wouldn't be countered to death too badly. But still. Countered to death. No! It's okay. They do need weaknesses. The Heisho comp is generally just so strong for everything. At least the whole time I've been using it. The same units keep going first to the damage from counter spells up. Yeah, maybe I just need to do more active usage of the lantern. I think. Because that's my only healing right now. If I don't slot in Faust, I'd have to do more lantern healing. But that's not so great to spam, I think. Sag. And look at how much, like, sanity he lost from using one lantern. And look at that sad double tails. That's okay. We're almost done with this guy's shield. Probably one more round of this, and then we'll be done with the fight. Probably. We seem to have done around 1,000 every time, so... if we can keep that up, the battle will be done. Oh! To claim their bones. Oh! Nice. Okay, 832 shield. We can get that on the next round. Unfortunately, we have to keep getting flashbang. Okay, that's countered. I don't need to deal with it. This is an assist. It's a one-sided guard. Oh, because they're all countering. I can ignore them. Cool. Well, if I can ignore them, I'll just attack this guy. Oh my god, Honglu's at 1 HP. What the hell? Does he have bleed? Oh my god, he has bleed. He's gonna die. If you move, you die. Oh, I accept that he dies. Ryoshu jumps in, I guess. It's cool. He dies, Ryoshu slots in. It's cool. If you breathe, you die. You need big brain to play this game. It's not so bad. I mean, technically he could... Oh, wait! Wait, if I counter, he switches with Ryoshu so he doesn't die, right? Right? He doesn't die? Question mark? Let's try that. Because it's not like his skill would come out, he'll die. You need big brain to play this. I think it just takes a bit of time to get used to it, but it doesn't start out as hard, so you'll probably be okay. The counter won't do anything, but counters don't activate bleed. Oh, thank God. Okay, go switch out, bro. You could use Tears of Tarnished Blood next turn. Oh, true. Okay, I'll leave him on counter. Go, guys. If he has enough HP to survive 1 coin. Oh, that's one thing. He has 1 HP. And 5 bleed. This turn. Oh, gosh. Oh, wait, this turn. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Or next. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna be on this projector for a bit, because neither Ezra nor Engdu hit it. Oh, he just died. He blew up. It's okay. I guess it's okay. Oh, they're clashing that. I'll ignore that guy and just keep hitting this then. Oh, yeah, he blew up. How bad are you hurt? Oh my God, 20 burn. I'm pretty sure that's from yourself, but you know, he was already on tears. Dang. Okay. Okay, then that's it is what it is. Should I use this now? Probably later. It's 4. Have a bunch of bleed. You won't insta die. It's less coins too. That's fine. He was dead no matter what. Oh, good then. He was healed with his other skill. Alright, skill 3. Go heal yourself. Go heal yourself. Yeah, convert all coins to unbreakable coins. Gain blood flame, point power. Flash power for every missing HP. On heads hit. Heal. Oh, okay. As long as he hits heads, he'll heal. Okay, cool. Go heal yourself. Heal yourself. I don't think, since he's doing like 32 to 92 and 12 to 40, I think he'll be fine to do this. Just as is, and then keep some stronger skills for when he phase changes back into the other guy. More or less, he'll end up being the other guy anyway in another turn, even if I mess up now. Oops. Let's see, 29, 24, 29, 26, 21, 25. I think that's enough, actually. Go heal. He's actually doing a lot more damage than we projected. He's okay. Fausto, I need you. Yep, we have more than enough with just the skill ones. Okay, we're good. This situation is one reason why you think Dimension Shredder is better HE for Honglu over his collab one. Oh! I actually don't have his collab one. I think he's the only one I didn't get it on. So question mark works out for me. Since this one situation is typically what I'd end up with, I guess. But he's on red, right? I want him to have less stacks. Yeah, I want him to have less stacks. He has 6 stacks right now. Oh my god. Well, unfortunate. However, I can make him lose stacks immediately off the bat. If Ryoshu can do this, upon just coming into the game. We can make him lose stacks and then hopefully make it easier for the people who are moving after him. Okay. Hopeless. Oh my god. But that's not my clash, so it's not my problem. Not my clash, not my problem. Okay. They don't have assist defenses on, so I'm gonna have to do the rest. Alright. Maybe I might need to lock in on that hit. Yeah, okay, because he still has high stacks right now. Did Cliff not heal? He did, but then he got burned again. he got burned back everything he just healed. It's a quite unfortunate situation. Use the skill tree? Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Oh, he's hitting Ezra, so I can ignore this guy. I could probably... He's not dealing a lot of damage, but I don't like the fact that they're both hitting Ishmael. So I guess I'll get them off her back. Wait. This one is 6 to 17. However... Okay, do that. Because you're gonna clash, and then just hit him. Just hit him with everything you've got! No, I'll save that for the next clash. Okay. At least he's not parrying this time. He's just using a guard. That's not too bad. Oh, she still went through. Nice. Nice. Good, good, good. Loses stacks and hopefully makes it easier. Good, 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 good. Alright, this should be over in a few turns. Despite our sad HP situation. Ezra is accelerating those few turns. I hope she's hitting him again on the next turn. She's doing more damage than me. Oh, yeah, this is the ad. I got confused for a sec. Why did he have 10 HP? Okay. 251. Okay, good, 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 good. It's gonna have no more ads here at this point. And the skill one. Point. 230. Oh! Oh, wait, no. She's hitting an ad. Okay. Oh no, Ezra's hitting an ad! What about you? Okay, you're hitting him at least. That's good, that's good. I want to keep his stacks down. What do I do again? Okay, I ignored the blue one. I ignored the blue one. It's hitting her anyway, that's fine. And then I clash the red one. Okay, clash the red one. I think I have to do this though. Yeah, I do. Clash the red one. Ignore blue. You're gonna get countered. I guess it's fine. You're not gonna die from that. Oh my god, 10 HP. Holy shit. Wait, there's assist defense, right? I can leave this. I could actually leave this instead, but eh. It's fine, I guess. Okay, I'll just put all my strongest skills now. And I know that this should be the last turn. I hope so. Think so. It should be the last turn. He's already gonna retreat. I didn't even have to do... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything. Engdu ended it. I shall set my form aright. Flashbang. Just a little more and I think we might be able to smash that dang thing to smithereens, but... Yeah, but it's really hard to focus on one thing with that huge warrior zapping in and out of reality as soon as we make ourselves an opening. It would make our lives a whole lot easier if we could just get rid of one of them. The battle seemed to be taking a toll on the sinners, more so than usual. Well, you're going back and forth between two different fights. It is hard. Yay! Yay! We cleared! It wasn't that we were up against an insurmountable foe, not even close. Not to mention how Ezra and Engdu were here to help us out. But... shit, haven't they had enough? About time they gave up, innit? Oi, don't you go legging it again. That big sword-carrying fella sure is kicking our butts, but I don't know if they're the key to solving this distortion. We ain't exactly flush with options, are we? Our exit's blocked and it ain't like we can stop mid-fight to strategize. With the battlefield constantly shifting and flashing between N-Corp and S-Corp, we simply did not have the breathing room to focus on either the projector or Ingyomyup, who was swinging that great blade with frightening force. Well, I am actually getting flashbang by this. Besides... Oh, Kim! Engzu, go cover his back too! Shall be done. N-Corp was sending far too many people against us. There weren't that many at first, but it seemed that the sudden spike in employee casualties in an area so close to the nest had alerted N-Corp to our location. How do we get out of this? Faust, Otis, help me out here. I decided to stop racking my brain trying to navigate a situation I know so little about, and instead rely on the sinners with possibly more experience in the field. Yeah! Leaning on each other! First, I need to know if there's any way we can deal with the endless reinforcements N-Corp is sending after us. And second, will defeating Im Gyeong-yup or destroying that projector bring an end to this distortion phenomenon? If I may speak freely, Executive Manager, it is unlikely that our present force will be sufficient to overcome the current rate of enemy reinforcements. Not only is this battlefield situated in close proximity to the enemy's stronghold, but there is an unpredictable variable in that strange machine that makes neutralizing even a single wave of enemies difficult. I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but we are trapped in a battlefield with but a single exit, which the enemies have already blocked. Without reinforcements of our own, there is little hope of prevailing through this current predicament. Yeah, seems that way to me too. But maybe if we can neutralize the distortion phenomenon, at the very least... Faust recommends entering the Dungeon of the Phantoms as our Oh! We have a dungeon again! Dungeon of the Phantoms? But how can I enter if we can't even talk to the distortion? Wait, maybe... During the LCB regular checkup back at the LCE, he says that all you have to do is read what's on that note in front of his distortion. Apparently it's some kind of a code. Right! Keywords! This one seems to be a location type distortion, which means that regardless of where the bright flashes take us, N-Corp or the twisted caricature of S-Corp, we're still within its range. In other words, as long as I have the right keywords, I can summon an entrance to its Dungeon of the Phantoms from anywhere within it. Okay, so what are the keywords for this distortion then? Hohenheim had provided us the necessary keywords for his distortion back then, but this time, we had to figure it out on our own. First things first, one of them has to be photograph. It's obviously been present throughout the entire phenomenon. If I may, perhaps experience is one of them. Oh my god, Mnestic experience! It'd be funny if they actually said it, but I don't think so. Yu Sang put his 2 cents in, having briefly retreated from battle to the backlines. There's an undercurrent of obsession with experience sustaining his every trail. It must have aught in relation to what has caused this distortion. Experience. The concept alone lacks substance. It must be something more grounded, something that is at once synonymous with experience, while maintaining a through line to N-Corp's technology that was once the core of his obsession. Canned experience? Oh, that's right. Most likely, methinks Faust. Alright then, photograph, canned experience? Naught seems to have transpired as of yet. It didn't, but I could feel it. Are these the kind of photographs they used to make canned experience? So that's what that strange sensation was. Mentioning the word shook the distortion and caused that rippling effect. But it was clearly not enough to force open the Dungeon of the Phantoms, so what other keywords could there be? Scraps. Sorry? Oh, thought we were all taking turns sharing what might have caused him to distort. Going by the way you folks were saying your piece one after another, I thought this was to be some sort of Zen riddle. No, not a Zen riddle, but where'd scraps come from? See, when enjoying the benefits of slacking off at work, all kinds of mundanities come to possess far more interesting qualities, sometimes even revealing secrets invisible to eyes focused elsewhere. Take our person of interest, to wit. He has been poking around this area of town with an eye-wateringly expensive camera in tow, so conspicuously that every store owner I'd lightly prodded for information had tales to tell about him. Each tale added another facet to the long saga of a once-driven man, A man with a can-do attitude and an uncanny ability to pull himself up by his own bootstraps, and a clear path forwards towards a Nest residents who had become so bewitched by photography that he eventually squandered his money on what was, in the end, nothing more than a pastime. And that went on until he found himself reduced to a pauper barely making a rent on a scrap heap of an apartment. In pursuit of his ideality, the man has lost grip of fortune and reality. I sought out his apartment and found a few scraps of his writing. When cold rain drips through the roof, when mold and tepid humidity come together encroach from the earth, his mind begins to wander, lost. Eventually, madness is evoked in a form indistinguishable from drunkenness. The pauper loses himself. A shadow darker than any I've seen on Kim's face crept beneath the shade of his eyes. No, I had seen that look once, in the past. Though it would be more accurate to say I had heard it in his voice that echoed in the phantoms, distorted by guilt and regret. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised by the fact that this distortion has, among countless people here, taken a particular interest in bamboo-hatted Kim. Photograph, canned experience, and scraps. Oh! Like inserting a final piece of the puzzle, the space before us momentarily warped and flashed, opening a pathway to the distortion's phantoms. Well then, we will be right behind you, Executive Manager. Miss Ezra, this is what I had seen then, the gateway to one's phantoms. This is it, huh? Neat stuff. But, before she could finish, Ezra had to redirect her focus from our discussion back to the battle. Most of the sinners were caught in the same predicament. Some managed to disengage from battle and prepare to enter the Dungeon of Phantoms, but Honglu, Gregor, and several others were busy holding off N-Corp employees. They're gonna follow us right in there if we run now, right? Probably. Even with those who aren't chained to Dante like we can, even those who aren't chained to Dante like we are can travel through the pathway once it's open, so... yeah, let's not drive ourselves into an even narrower corner. I'll keep them at bay. On your own, Kim? Hearing that, bamboo-hatted Kim stepped up. My sword arm's not what it once was, but it should be enough for this. Besides, I have a little wish to step foot in some ill-omened place and be tangled in such a bizarre mess. Is that really what he thinks? There was something in his eyes that led me to believe this was more than just staying behind to protect our rear. He was... I don't know this WTF. Eh? What a terrible front, dude. No, that's not what I read that as, Ryoshu. I'm sorry. At least try to pretend to be sincere and make it easy for us to believe you. Did you think that terrible excuse was gonna fly? What are you trying to avoid, Sword Swinger? You're not some kid trying to get out of doing his homework. I remember hearing that entering a dungeon of the phantoms will bring one to the spiritual phantoms of distortion is gazing into. Then what lies within must be my very own, for that is what the abomination is gazing into. It's decided then. You're coming with us. Yeah, you're not getting out of this. You think you could get out of this entire, like, intervallo barely being around, like you're just going in and out and you're not entering my fight? You're entering my fight, Kim. We ain't about to walk in blind to a place we know shit about, mate. Guide us in there, yeah? Oh, that's... He keeps it simple. You try that too. Learned the hard way that homework like summer reading doesn't go away just because you don't look at it. It's still there even as summer break comes to an end, ruining the last day of your vacation into an all-nighter. Arayashki's scabbard vibrated cheerfully in agreement. Stop procrastinating. Go do your summer reading. Oh, what was it you said? Face the homework, save the GP? Face the sin, save the ego. It is, after all, the attitude the company expects of its employees. Go, Junior. You guys too, LCB. I can handle them all on my own. You will make a lone stand? Dude, she's like the least beat up of all of us. Believe in her. Hey, who the heck do you think I am? I'll show you why Team Leader Moses felt safe sending me out alone with you guys. This was basically a monster of the week situation for Team Leader and me back in our duo days. I can handle them on my own, no problemo. Tabletop Cinema? Okay, we'll rate Tabletop Cinema after we finish the intervallo. I almost said Kanto. I wanted to see how you guys handled the inflection point, but I guess you can never really have it all. Oh well, guess I'll just have to trust our two Ozer team newbies to handle that. Now that I think about it, I think I'm setting a pretty solid example as your team senior, aren't I? I don't like this, but it seems that I have no choice in the matter as long as this employee card hangs from my chest. With a sigh, Kim shook his head and joined us, dragging his feet all the while. I shall take the vanguard. Mentor, be warned that the entrance is floating. Take a tall step over or you may trip. I can clearly see that, Engdu. Bring me a ladder if you're really that worried, why don't you? Have you need of one? A mere jest, you needn't worry. How silly. So dungeon, next node. Is next node 25? 26? I think this was just 24, right? So I guess the dungeon and then there's like an epilogue after, I assume is what it's gonna look like. Hopefully the dungeon isn't gonna be too long. Oh yeah, 25 is the dungeon, so then 26 is gonna be the epilogue. Only costs 2 to enter. I can still borrow a support, that's cool. All good. I hate to do this, but you're gonna have to be the Blade Lineage guy, and you're gonna have to be the Heisho. That way we have... Yeah, Fluid Sac. Okay, cool. Do you have the new Honglu yet? Not yet. Wait, can I buy it already, actually? Check rewards. Oh, I can buy him now. Oh, let's get him. It'll be long. Aww. I don't want it to be long. He's kind of cute. Okay, we got him. Okay, wait. That means I can switch out a bunch, right? I can put you back, actually. We just won't have the Lord Honglu. We won't have the Lord, but we will have a 40%. Oh no, wait. Get the Ishmael. Okay, there you go. So what is that? 44, 80. 80, 100. Oh, I can make you back to Heisho. Okay, so 120. Enough. Lordless Heisho! They'll live! Trust! I think they'll live. I think they'll do fine. You can shard the ego. That's true! Wait, if I shard the ego, then I don't need to switch out Honglu. Wait. I have an idea. I think I can shard him. How many Mersal shards do I have? Oh god. We're gonna have to pray. Where's Mersal? There it is. Mersal Ego Shard. Oops. Mersal's Ego Shard. Where is he? Oh my god, I don't think we can get it. We do not have the shards. It is what it is. Throw of the lifetime. Unless you buy some. Oh. I was incredibly unfortunate on that. The event store. Yeah, let's buy that. I mean, I could always grind for the rest afterwards. 10. Give me that. 10. Okay, open it. This is the random one. How did it look? They barely got Mersal shards. I'll do it in 25s, I guess. A 69. No, whatever. I'll just use all of it on Mersal. It's fine. 69, nice, yeah. There, okay. We have enough. We can get him. Dispense. 15, it's okay. Can always grind more. It's like, you're missing quite a lot. That's okay. Wait, where do I get him? Is he a regular eco? Wait, where do I get him? I'm confused. Oh wait, I'm blind. It's right here. This is him, right? Yeah, this is him. I got lost. There you go. Now we can bring back Lord Honglu. And we have a little bit more comfort in our team again. She has glasses of blindness. Hey, you know what's worse? I've already fixed my eyesight. I was just getting blinded by the lights by the event, trust. The event was blinding me. You see how many flashbangs that happened earlier? Here, equip the new ego. Okay, now go back to Lord of the Hongyuan. Bring us support, Ishmael. Yes. Okay, so 40, 120. Okay, we have 120. We're good. Yeah, we have Otis. We'll leave Otis on that because it's not the end of the world if I don't have the Heisho Otis. It's cool. All right, we got a lot of. We got the maximum again. We're all good. Lower than it. Yeah, it's because it's because we're bringing a level 7. It's okay. If that's how everyone's been living, then my life, my photographs too. So this is S-Corp too, right? It is reminiscent of my homeland, but the sights are much too hideous compared to what rests in my memories. Hideous was apt. When we re-emerged from the entrance of the dungeon to S-Corp streets, what greeted us was a distorted and eerie scenery I wouldn't be surprised to find in an escort-themed haunted mansion. That's true. 'Tis hardly fit for human habitation, far more dilapidated than once expected. Thou sayest that people inhabit these lands for truth? Really? I think it has a cool vibe. The face. Vibes my foot. I don't think I'd be able to get a wink of sleep in here. The lives of the downtrodden were beset by 1,000 woes and tenfold more struggles. And the streets they inhabit reflect that reality. Many times I had contemplated in consternation how the folk here were even able to have the will to live on. The shadow that had begun to haunt Kim's face still lingered there as he looked around. If the distortion reveals the phantoms of those it gazes into, as Kim had said, perhaps this is how S-Corp is reflected in Kim's eyes. On the days when the skies were spotless blue, and without orders from the counselor, I would scale the roof of that choga, thatch-roofed house, and feel it rustle beneath my back as I lay on it. I thought it to be a respite solely mine, yet in this mirrored world another has walked here before my arrival. I join him in looking up at that thatched roof of the choga. Beneath it, a wicked tunnel I have passed, and now witnessed myself before the one who shall strike the head of my torso. There was a figure standing tall next to the building, staring defiantly up towards the man on the straw roof. Im Gyeongyop. Oh, okay, so we're fighting him again. Are you home? Oh. Oh, non-distorted version. Are you home, I asked. It looks quite nice in the non-distorted version though, actually. What a strange visitor I have. Why not call the front gate? Call at the front gate if you come seeking the master of the house. Be not like a dog barking up the wrong tree. It's unbecoming. A dog? Really now? I can see you up there, lounging on the roof. I'm not going to speak to the door like I'm blind. Not quite. Oh, there's gonna be a twist. Okay. Has a spell of some sort befalling the day? To have such an odd occurrence transpire twice successive. The work of a bewitching spirit, I say. What's so bewitching about checking in on someone? Isn't it odd that a high and noble military commissioner of the esteemed corporation would come in person to simply check in on how a lowly mercenary fares? You know me? She certainly knows her jests. She marches forth, vested in a war-strider armor and expects no violence. Oh! Oh, it's a girl! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's why you said not quite, is it? Fighting her. Okay. She wields a two-handed great blade like a demonic yaksha, yet harbors no hostile intent. We definitely aren't fighting her. Oh. Why, who else might she be but Military Commissioner Gyeongyop, the principal of the famed Im family? You are certainly in the habit of speaking in hyperbole. I am not so noble that I deserve to be complimented with an epithet so grand as the principled. Not a compliment, you see. Commissioner, this is a rhetorical technique known as a backhanded compliment, in which I damn you with praise, for you are so bound by your precious principles that you would rather be unreasonable than betray them. Does an officer ranked second ordinate have no wit to engage in such banter? It's Kim's act! She was so pretty. I don't even see her face, but I'm sure. Why, am I out of line, as they say? You two are friends, right? This was our first meeting, so no, not at that precise moment. I know, I'm just saying that if I were her, I wouldn't ever let myself become friends with you after such a bad first impression. Can't imagine becoming friends with someone who keeps pushing my buttons. Maybe, but people do find friendship in such personalities if they have taste for prickliness. You've got a friend in us, don't you? Fine. You have a point. I guess I do have a habit of pushing people's buttons too. But still, I hope you're not seriously comparing the way I talk to his sassy, gotcha-digging, pun-riddled... Well, the world we live in is a vast and diverse one. Consider yourself lucky that you're surrounded by so many quirky characters. It's because of that same luck that she took a joke rather well, then responded by trying to cut off my head. You are out of line, yes. But I knew you would be, so I won't take issue with it. Though I must admit, the rumors of your sharp tongue do you no justice. The streets speak of a man they call Kim Lib, Bamboo Rain Hat. A man who had once intended to pursue the path of the brush, only to realize the sins of his forefathers and exiled himself to the back streets. Yet, with the sheer power of will, gritted teeth, and a scarred heart, did he find the path of the sword in as another way into the nest, as the right state councilor sworn guard at that. That's you, isn't it? All those superlatives. Yet the reality is, I've merely found the path of man-butchery as a viable way of life. Direct any compliments you have towards the right state councilor, if you will. I'm but a butchering blade that happened to fall into the right hands. Not a compliment, just a word on the street. You're a quick learner. And spare me the fancy reading of my name. Watching you pretend that pompous posturing comes naturally is painful enough already. Keep it simple. Spell it out as Bamboo-Hatted Kim, thank you. And does he continue to veer away from the line? I'd rather be a corpse cold and dead than stay in line. Have a shred of mercy on me, oh mighty one. If I'd come all the way here just to punish you for every little misdeed and ill manners, I would have laid you out and split you in 3 ways before this riveting dialogue brought us this far. So feel safe to continue traipsing outside the line, but in return, would you answer a few of my questions? I have been watching you from a distance for a while now and... Really? Stalking someone's not very principled of you. Are you sure she didn't give you a good wallop after that? No, truly a mystery, isn't it? Besides, she did give me free rein to continue traipsing outside the line. I couldn't in good conscience turn down such an offer of kindness. Not that I ever do. You sure have a way with words. A way of finding your way under the listener's skin, huh? Perhaps, yet are such japes not to be expected among fellowships of close mutual bond? They don't look like friends yet, though. So, care to tell us why she's been watching you? I was engaged in the age-old pastime of throwing rocks. Oh, you speak of the game of Sukjon, rock tossing. I saved them for the festivities of Dano. I was throwing rocks at the passers-by. Fie on thee! That is a wrong deed, good sir! Cute Don. I suppose it is. The people of Pyo and Sal, Bone and Flesh, in particular, found it to be distasteful. They did not let their discontent be hidden. But the Pai and the downtrodden cheered me on to a degree. They found it cathartic. Oh, curious. Then is it the right deed or is the deed not right? Pyo? Sal? What art thou describing? It's a well-known truth that S-Corp, also known by its other name, Sal Pipieo Argo Industries, a wing specializing in general agriculture and livestock industry of the city, the vastness and depths of its responsibilities have necessitated such divisions of labor. Thus, District 19 is split into 3 court circles responsible for different aspects of the industry: Sal, Pi, and Pieo, meaning flesh, blood, and bone, respectively. Sal, responsible for the cultivation of rice and other grains, Pio, responsible for meat and livestock, and Pi, in charge of the... P, it's P, not Pi, I got it. P, in charge of technological aspects of both. As a scientist and a researcher who once toiled at S-Corp, you must have felt the persecution the P face firsthand. Oh my god. I keep reading it as pi like the number 3.14. It is believed that the Trinity was designed for balance and that they would provide assistance when requested to keep one another in check when needed. It was a promise of cultivating a fair and sustainable S-Corp. Alas, the noble intentions of yesteryear now lie sullied, the Trinity now degraded to 3 quarreling bands of profiteers blinded by avarice, not relying on honor, but betrayal and perfidy to claim the top of the triangle. An adherent of the flesh claims the position of chief state councillor and monopolizes rice as the common folk starve. An adherent of the bone, once a right state councillor, toadies Sal and rises to the seat of left state councillor. When such shameless conspiracy permits not the common folk to even till the land as they please, anguished cries of suffering flood the streets. And thus the common folk are reduced to livestock bleeding out, hanging from a hook, while bone and flesh collude like that of the emaciated dead. Who shall claim the severance of flesh and bone and force them both to yield? An oft-heard poem when walking the streets of S-Corp. Oh. I had the same reaction as Dawn, so... Then people whom thou have targeted with thy rocks were... They weren't people. Rats. Rats? Oh yes, the councillor finds rats detestable. Much better stop them from a distance if you want to crush them. By any chance do these rats have a habit of sneaking into the royal court to better pilfer what the common folk rightfully deserve? They certainly suffer from a severe case of kleptomania. So you purposely threw a rock at his feet to trip him on the ground, knowing that he was a kleptocrat? Well, I simply could not help but react in such a presence of scurrying rats. Is there aught you find funny? Speak if you do, I could use a good laugh about now. Just heartily expressing my gratitude, that is all. Those whose corruption is revealed ought to readily receive their scarlet aura bonds. The gal to scamper away with their expensive prosthetics. My men were just having some trouble apprehending them, until now. Well, that is your intent. You are invited to leave a token of gratitude somewhere in the vicinity. Perhaps I'll happen to pick it up. Wouldn't want to get thrown in the dungeons teeming with real vermin. Oh, I was going to do just that. So, when will you stop being a sword and be human again? What? When do you clock out? The way I see it, you're not the kind of person who'll ever let a drop of liquor get to his tongue while on duty for the right state councillor. Return to this choga when you're human again, and I'll buy you a drink of stinks. I knew it, she's pretty! Ha! She's a funny one, Mentor. Then this fellow you had often mentioned fondly was... Correct. Haven't I mentioned her a few times as a drinking fellow I had left behind in Escort? I must say, I myself found that relationship most intriguing, that a military commissioner of the Sal faction would fraternize with a bodyguard of the right state councillor, who was of the P faction. Still, I knew not that the fellow was none other than the military commissioner of Escort. Angela's eyes had gone wide in shock, her voice rising unconsciously. It is news to me that you have had ties to a second ordinate official, a military officer with command over high-ranking employees of the wing at that. Well, I was in the service of the right state councillor, who's a first ordinate, you know. Oh, well, that might be true, yet you would like to know why I, with such a powerful friend by my side, have ended up in exile from Escort? Yes. Your silence over matters of great import is why I've come to introduce you to others as a reticent one, Mentor. We had made the Blade lineage our home, for S-Corp availed no home for us but the lineage. But you, Mentor... I would rather show than tell. Let us proceed, shall we? This enchanted place seems intent on unearthing all of my past, both savory and unsavory. All shall be revealed in due time. Kim looked around, a twinge of loneliness in his eyes before moving on. They followed without a word. We're gonna see more Kim past. Damn. Alright. Is it long? It's not terribly long. Probably the story nodes will keep us going a bit longer and longer. Let's see. Alright, we emerged into a dark, muggy cavern filled with the air so stale it almost felt stifling. Up ahead, a thin ray of light shone through the darkness, seemingly guiding our path. Following the light led us to a four-way fork in the road. A constant, powerful gust howled through one of the paths, another was filled with a metallic tang, the smell of blood. And then there was a path that was entirely silent, and the last one echoed with the harsh noise of a sword striking a sword. Which path should we choose? Is this poise, bleed? But then I wouldn't know what silent means. Silent be like, nothing happened. You get nothing. No! I mean, I guess we could do either the clashing of the swords or the wind howling path. Might be black. What do you mean black? Confused. Okay. Okay, we're going with the wind howling path. Oh, the wind's pretty strong in here. Then we lose HP. No! The wind got more turbulent as we progressed. By the time we were nearing the end of the passage, the sinners could barely keep their eyes open and had to cover them with their arms. Then all of a sudden, tranquility arrived, the wind settling as though it hadn't been blasting us in the face a moment ago. The dust the wind kicked up had dissipated and revealed a scarlet rope haphazardly thrown atop a pedestal made of stacked stones. What did I get? On crit against an enemy, inflict 1 bind next turn. 2 times per turn. Oh shit, I was still reading that. Oh, here. 2 times per turn. An enemy that has bind gain 1 poise, 2 times per identity. All enemies that have bleed gain offense level down equal to the bind on themselves. If all enemies for focused encounters, all parts, have bind, all allies gain 3 poise. I do not think I am proccing this. I kind of don't think I'm proccing that, but okay. That's cool. There's more options if we go in a straight line, so I'd rather always be on that path, even though it's just the same thing. It's both question marks. I'll just go forward. Right, so I have to rearrange it now. Sure, put you in front. Thoughts are being had. I guess I'll put you there. You. And that's good enough, probably. Alright. Are we fighting the Chunokuns, probably? It's less likely to be the N-Corp dudes. Well, it's probably unlikely, I mean. What? What are those guys? And it's a regular battle. Okay, what are you? Oh, the Blade Lineage guys. The Salsus. Okay. But it's actually a regular encounter, so I don't think I can... Hey, they have bleed on themselves! If we could get the poise! Wait! I put the guy with the poise in the back! Gregor! But it's okay. I think Ish and Roger have poise. Kind of want to start with, like, not super strong. Wait, again, what does black mean? I may be confused. Is that an acronym for something? The black side. Oh! No! My brain wasn't connecting it. I'm so sorry. You had to, like, completely spell it out for me. I was overthinking it. I thought you were trying to make, like, one of those... what do you call it? One of those, like, shortcut names people make for, like, different kinds of, like, combinations of, like, stuff, like bleed and poise, bloise or something. I was, like, racking my brain, like, what would that be? Bleed... I overthought it. Okay. Alright, how many of them even are there? 10. Okay, that's cool. Do I really need to go that hard on a counter, though? High key sucks. They're all countering though. Oh, this guy's staggered. Could I get another hit on him though, even if I don't use that skill? Okay. Can I get like a bonus on this? Nope. Okay. Might as well just... No, I can't get another hit on him. I'll just use it. As much as that's kind of a sad waste. Can't get another hit on him otherwise. What is rocking? Prosthetic Dokebi arms. Oh! Oh! You guys. I actually totally forgot Kim was standing with us. That's why I was like, what? I don't need to go that hard on that last one. Dang it. Ah, 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 dang it. No! Why? Why? It's okay. At least we're building up our... Hopefully we'll get to build up other people's sanity before we get to the boss fight. I think that's the one good thing I'm hearing here. At least the boss fight will have sanity going in. I hope. Oh, and we'll have so many more eco resources. That's good. That's good. Extra good. Now that I'm thinking about it. As long as our team doesn't take too much damage, it's not the end of the world. She's got 5 HP, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, never mind. You're gonna lose that if you don't do that. That's a kill. That's definitely a kill. Just be safer on that. We can't afford to lose too much HP before we go. I mean, we can use egos more then. I'll use more yellow so I can build up pursuance too, just in case we're gonna end up needing it. You know what? Let's just AoE them. Whatever. Have more ego okay, goal. More ego resources. More sanity. Ishmael, no. Ishmael, no! Your HP! Your sanity's fine, but your HP! Yippee! Staggered before he did his unbreakable coins. At least a good thing is it's a normal encounter, so even if the enemy dies in the middle, everyone else's skills will still go out. Good. Good. Very good. What? This guy wasn't doing anything? Oh, counter. At least it wasn't very strong. Oh. Oh. I probably would have lost that. Good job, Engdu. Oh, good job, Engdu. Finishing him off. Alright, not so bad. Not so bad. Okay. Next spot. Another choice. I will keep going up here so that I always have like the 2 option. Not that it matters. Excuse me. As we were slowly looking around the streets of S-Corp, a youth, after fidgeting and hesitating for a moment, walked up to us and asked for help. The youth explained that wishing to better his own status, he took up the royal examination, akin to a public employment policy in S-Corp, and was able to attain a high grade for himself. And that was where his problems began. As far as he knew, people who had passed the raid... I looked up and saw the guide the raid redeem again, and I almost said pass the raid. Passed the exam with flying colors like himself, had their travel expenses paid for the homeward trip, and were granted a guide. But there was a misunderstanding or something, because when he left the exam grounds, there was no one there to escort him. Confused by the unexpected turn of events, he wandered away from the exam grounds in search of his escort. Lost his bearings and found himself in these alleys. He's asking if we could help him with directions. What should we do? We could ask. We have a bunch of people from S-Corp. Proceed. Wait, can we win this? Okay, we can win this. He's like 45 sanity. You got this. Yeah. Yisang opens her mouth to speak, stopped, and then turned around to where bamboo-hatted Kim and Engdu were. I am not so well versed with the geography of this area. Perhaps Mentor would know better? Come on. Kim let out an audibly disconcerted sigh and then walked up to the youth and gave him directions. When you take off that royal celebratory flower crown, you don't want people to know you passed the exam. But why would... It's for a good reason. Just do as I say and you'll thank me one day. The youth stared at him in puzzlement before seemingly decided that giving the proper gratitude for Kim's assistance took precedence. He handed us what appeared to be a small ceramicware vessel. Ah, might this be a water dropper for brusque calligraphy? Though you have no practical need for this, I see none of you are much acquainted with the art of grinding ink against inkstone. I impart this gift to you in hopes that this dropper may form a small flow in the rivers of your life. Though it would have made for a rather moving moment, it had been ruined if not for the exaggerated scoff Kim gave. The youth hurried on his path without minding the sudden discourtesy. Engtu later asked Kim what spurred his sudden outburst. He did not give her a reply, instead choosing silence behind pursed lips. Baked water dropper obtained. When an allied identity gains assist defense. Oh, good! The said ally gains 2 damage up and protection. Oh, this helps us! Applies only to the number 1 deployed identity. Gain 2 haste next turn when an identity's speed is faster than the enemy's. Deal 3% more damage for every speed difference, max 30%. Oh, our number 1 is Ish. That's fine. She's been pretty fast recently, so it's cool. I guess I'll just keep going in a straight line. Why not? I don't see why not. Oh my god, Ish is fucking dying. Guess I'll have to ego to heal her in this one. Oh shit, I should have looked ahead if there was a healing point later on. But to be fair, there's still another battle node I saw. So, might as well heal here. Where's... Oh, there she is. Oh, so we do have enough to fuel Pursuance, but I'll just... Since she has a skill 3 down there, I'll just use Fluid Sac for now. There's 12 enemies again. Alright, let's just go as fast as we can. Switch. There. Yeah, nice. Oh, since we have Fluid Sac this time around, hopefully, things will be easier than when we were fighting outside. We'll have Sanity, we'll have Fluid Sac, and we'll have Ego Resources right off the bat. If it's the exact same... No, it's probably not the exact same battle, but if it's the same general concepts of the 2 stances, the Tiger Hunt and the Bear Hunt, then we'll probably be just fine. But I wonder why it leads up to being a battle with her. There must have been some kind of falling out or something, for sure. Also, I wonder if there's gonna be any other story nodes that kick in before we reach the boss, or are we just going to be going in blind and then we'll just see it later? Might be that she has like double. I'll make her do her skill 3 in hopes that it will do more damage so that he'll get staggered before he counters. That's just a stray attack. That's fine. I cannot actually tell if my plan worked. We have to zoom down. Oh, there. Okay, my plan worked. Good. Good. No counter for you. I literally just healed that. I can't be losing it. Okay, easy peasy. Like to prefer to keep that there. Roger, you do heal other people, right? Yeah, it heals other people, not herself. Cool. Because I would still like to heal Ish. She's still kind of low. Pretty low, actually. What the heck? What the heck? Well, he's got no choice. Just take it. It's fine. Maybe the enemy will mess up. Yeah, no, he's not messing up. That's not... Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh well. It's okay. Rod is doing a heal too. It's cool. She'll heal too. Okay, plus 53 looks good in the back. Hopefully that worked for both Heathcliff's just obtained loss and the existing ish damage. Alright, everybody looks healthy. Ah! Except Heathcliff. Everybody else looks healthy again. It's cool. It is what it is. I would like to stay on the greens. Greens. Well, it's okay. Heathcliff's HP being half isn't the end of the world. His whole thing is hurting himself with the burn. So it's kind of okay. Again, when he starts getting low, we can just use another ego, I guess. But I don't want to use so many egos before we actually get to the boss, bro. What? Ooh. Yo, this dude's... Right. I want them to have sanity rather than not. Oh well. It's because it's their big attack. I guess if Heathcliff has to fight against that again later and it looks bad, I'll just make him use an ego or something. If I have one. And if he can't otherwise do it himself. Boink. Oh, so his attack back with the unbreakable coin comes before the... Okay, makes sense. Unfortunate though. Can't quite do assist defense stuff here. Everybody's attacking. Perhaps in the next one. There's still guys alive? Wow. Oh, not anymore. Never mind, they're still alive. Okay, never mind. Nice, nice, nice. Kim Loki, like from afar, if it weren't for his like glowing eye, he's confusing me with Yisa. Okay, I catch a glimpse of a figure staring off into the darkness of the unlit prison. Bamboo-hatted Kim lets out a sigh, but before he fully exhales, who goes there? A sharp cry cuts through the stagnant air. Someone here must have noticed us. What should we do? Claim that we are the prison's guards, keeping an eye on the prisoner? Yeah, what happens if I do that? This is obviously just let's fight. But what does this do? At least put a little effort into your lies, huh? Oh, I guess we fight. Clearly pretending to be prison guards the way we were was a lie too easily disproven. We took our heels to the woman, red with anger, came after us with her sword unsheathed. Nothing happened. Oh wait, what? So should I have just stood my ground? Damn. Okay, so there's no heal before the boss. Okay, I'll just go straight here. Again. For no... I don't see any reason for me to not just go in a straight line. Why does it... Did it always say continuable? This one looks like it has story. Perhaps? Kim lore? Kim lore. No, it can't be. My life is... The experiences, the memories that I had recorded are different. The memories I had recorded are different. Alas. Oh, this is very familiar. Kim came to a stop with a grim look on his face. Again, I am returned to this day. His voice had dropped to the same morose pitch we had heard before. Mentor. I have been here before. Ah, have you? Had a peek into my memories when I distorted, did you? I must say, it's a bit embarrassing to have my deepest and darkest secrets revealed like that. Kim grinned sheepishly as though to clear the air, but it was becoming rather clear to me what he was doing. That his flippant demeanor and seemingly devil-may-care attitude were but a mask to hide the true darkness in his heart. Then this must be, indeed, the right state counselor's estate. Someone who I had once protected, thought was worth protecting. Kim pushed open the main gates and made his way into the front yard. Watch out, Engdu. Take a tall step over or you might trip. Ooh! Bodies were splayed about the yard. I didn't dare start counting them. I felt faint watching the aftermath of the carnage. Some were decapitated, some had lost their torsos, split diagonally, and some were so mangled I could hardly even tell which parts belonged to who. Are they not retainers of the royal court? What were they doing at the councilors? No, were they killed by assassins? Assassins did infiltrate the estate, yes. You're looking at what remains of them. Though I had but a moment to glimpse it, I clearly remembered what the S-Corp logo I saw in Kim's Phantoms looked like. Hats these corpses are, or were wearing, are adorned with the same logo. So why is bamboo-hatted Kim calling them assassins? In this corrupt land, the Right State Councilor's life was always as precarious as a candlelight in tempest. Such is the fate of all those who have the guts to speak the truth in S-Corp, where positions of influence are hoarded by corrupt sycophants whose chokehold on power is ironclad. The most prominent among them, the Left State Councilor, with the Chief State Councilor's blessing, sought to wield his own private army to silence forever the tongues of those who would advocate against the corrupt. Private army? But they are prohibited in our homeland. So they're kind of like how the great houses of H-Corp had their own armies? That is similar to what is happening, but not exactly. If S-Corp's circumstances were to be explained in plainer terms, it would be akin to a situation in which a company, whose employees outwardly appear to all be working for the same side, is in fact fractured within, with certain departments pledging allegiance to a different individual than the chief executive. What assassins there had been in the past at least wore masks to hide their allegiance. I thought this is no different. Though with assassins significantly less invested in maintaining their disguises. Not realizing that I had just placed my stone inside the tiger's maw. Oh! Looking around the yard teeming with the assassins, I recall thinking it odd just how many of them they had sent. Though the Left State Councilor's power had grown to loom over that of the king, I should have realized how ridiculous such a brazen attempt on the life of one of the triumvirate councilors at the royal court would have been. Foolish. I have failed you, Councilor. There were simply too many of them, as though they had decided that tonight was the night they would finally slay the Councilor, or die trying. I was soon overwhelmed, and with some of them eventually managed to get around me and reach the Councilor's bedchamber. The moment I heard them breach the door, all strength left me and I fell to my knees. I, Kim Lib, am a poor excuse of a bodyguard, and I have failed you. I knew who the author of the foul scheme was, the Left State Councilor. Let this be my final act of loyalty ere I depart this life. Though I am too meager a person to carry on your will, Councilor, what I can do is plant the seeds of terror in the hearts of the unjust, if only to shackle their blackest hearts from committing greater misdeeds. I shall go before the villain who contrived this betrayal, and see that the favor is repaid with steel. Only by such vengeance shall the Councilor at last close his eyes in his grave. Or so I had thought. What? Greetings, honored bodyguard of the Right Councilor. I see that you have been hard at work. Cursed parasite, I ought to flay you alive and reveal the wretched soul underneath. Some gall you have to show your face here. Oh, here? You mean the home of the Honorable Right State Councilor who toils day and night in service of the royal court? I know the assassins were sent by the Left State Councilor. Get out of my way. I shall collect your head once my task here is over. Alas, alas, this unsightly display of anger shames us all. Are all those who live by the sword as uncouth as you? The cruelty of your damning words is an oppression upon a decent man like myself. Let's see how long you can... Heed me, soldiers. Arrest that mad butcher. What? The accused shall heed his crimes. 1 moon ago, an anonymous letter threatening to take the life of the revered Right State Councilor arrived at the royal court. This audacious, contumelious effrontery is an affront not only to the royal court, but to the heavens and men alike. The revered Left State Councilor, who has long been in disagreement with the Right State Councilor on matters of state, found this offense to be so heinous that he has personally commanded his men to protect his political enemy on the day writ on the letter. Huh? Yet a tragedy has struck. All those lives sent to protect the noble councilor are slain, and the bravery and justice of their honorable hearts trampled upon the ground by this villain. And now the villain promises death to yet another pillar of the royal court? Oh my god, they've set him up. Thus we are perforce to arrest the criminal and restore the rule of law. You spout senseless drivel. I saw your men make their way into the counselor's bedchamber with their blades drawn. The counselor? Or might you be looking for the right state counselor here, alive and well? My lord? The vile wretch leaned down next to my ear and whispered, Perhaps you should have known where not to stick your nose. Did you really think you could overcome the entire private army of the Let's State Counselor service? He sent so many of his men to their deaths to lure me into a trap? Why? Now, don't take this as a compliment. You're not even the apex blade of the homeland, nor are you Ungyom, Cloudblade. But you have been a rather egregious obstacle to the execution of my plans. Couldn't get through the first thing in my plan with you constantly getting in my way. Let's keep you nicely locked up and out of trouble. This can't be. For what it's worth, young man, I am sorry. I have come to realize the error of my ways. Truth is, though Escorp is indeed a pond of turbid water, it was those like us who had stirred the dirt from its bed and turned it cloudy. Fearing the worst, we arrived to protect the revered Right State Counselor. 1,000 curses upon the villain in his quest for the Right State Counselor's life. The butcherous man has already watered the ground of Escorp's laborers with the very lifeblood that runs in the veins of this most serene wing. And that charcoal-hearted villain is none other than the Counselor's sworn guard, Kim Lib! Han, heed us, O villain! Han, obey! And let the aura bonds take you. You've fallen far, my friend. You who were once considered a candidate to the honor of Ungyom. And with that brand of a Nobi sapping your strength, even your mastery with the blade will only dull. Are you to be my executioner, Gyeongyop? I hadn't received the orders to behead you, if that's what you're asking. Nor would it befit someone of my station to sully my hands with an executioner's duty. How will you live on now? I don't know. The counselor has abandoned me. There is no path forward. Sapapeo Arco Industries is more corrupt than I had thought. Rotten to the core. This is where the game ends. Time to resign my stone. Indeed it is. Why are you freeing me? Once a game has been lost, you start anew and test other gambits in the next round. Why don't you stop playing this unfair game where the opponent always starts with stones placed on all 9 star points on the board, and find a place where you can begin anew in equal standing? As soon as they realize it was you who freed me, they'll come after you. It's okay. Unlike someone who has made a fool of himself and fled after the passing royal examinations, I have the royal court's backing as its military commissioner. My position in the court isn't so fickle that they would cast me down right away just because I let go of someone like you. You're a branded criminal. In the eyes of the royal court, you're as good as inconsequential. I'll report that even if you were to flee, you would still be nothing more than a plaything in the palm of their hands. I didn't think you were the kind to go against your honorable principles. Some things can't be done without bending a rule or two, and you are needed. Escorp's future is in need of those who are less bound by expectations, like yourself. Besides, it's not the rules I stand by, it's my own principles. I did say I owe you a token of gratitude, didn't I? Consider this a settlement of that. Gratitude and vengeance, after all, share a common quality. They are both debts to be repaid. Gyeongo. Come with me. There's no hope left for Escorp. You said it yourself, didn't you? We'll never win as long as we're playing the rigged game. Listen, they might have a 9-stone advantage over you, but to me, it's as small as 3. I'll manage and keep my finger on the pulse. Besides, change doesn't always have to come from the outside. The old wisdom says that to catch a tiger, you must enter its den. But wouldn't it help to have an ally waiting in the tiger's den to back you up when the time comes? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think this pans out well at all. There, all done. Your bonds are severed. Go now. Go and build your strength beyond the walls of Escorp. You have to be aware of relying overmuch on foreign powers. I don't have it in me to take up such a grand purpose. I'm done with escort. You know how I am, I just go with the flow. Yes, yes, do as you will. Go with the flow, be whatever you want to be. But I'm just hoping that the currents of the river will someday bring you back to escort. That's all. Though I had left the rigged game, my records afterward weren't stellar. The laying of stones on my board was always full of holes and mistakes. I joined the Blade lineage, became their mentor, dragged them into the library until eventually I cut down those who had placed their faith in me. Self-defeating move after self-defeating move. Aww. When Gyeong-op had let me go, I thought I had escaped the tiger's maw. But as the game progresses with the flow, I soon came to the realization that my entire life was an endless sequence of connect and dies. I was in a losing play from the start. Shadows dancing by the distant humanoid form begin to grow like wildfire. And those in the attire of Blade lineage one by one leap over the wall and approach us. Like projections of Kim's darkening phantoms. They're from his memories. Films and photographs can sometimes remain undoctored, but the impression a person gets from viewing a photograph is malleable. Then they must be after... Yeah, Kim believes that if the Blade lineage were to come back to life, they would want to kill him. Aww. Rip Kim. I mean, it really sucks. He did have everything against him, just like Gyeong-up said. Oh, that makes it really extra concerning to me why. Like, I mean, maybe it's just a fear that Gyeong-up is the enemy, but then it becomes a bit extra concerning for me that she even is one at all. You know? Oh, it's a focus battle now. Oh, it's because they're Chonokuns, they're not the regular Blade lineage. Okay. Eee, the decapitated corpses and stuff are in the back. Ah. Wait. Wait, why can't I see? Oh, there. So you're targeting that. Kim is countering... Who? This guy? Okay. So everyone else. Alright, everyone else, we go. Can I just get that ready? Do that. Do that. Da, 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 da. I'll make him go first. And then da, da, da. Da, da. Probably fine, I guess. Looking forward to when we get to S-Corp and Kim has to fend off both his Yander underclassmen and his tomboy childhood friend who met at the ripe age of 25. Seems like a long time coming, but I do want to see the continuation of Kim's story. It definitely doesn't end here, but I do want to see it. I mean, I think it could tie in with Yisang too, because Yisang was also wronged. Him and his fellows were also wronged in S-Corp. Would be nice to be able to get there and bring a close to things, but it's too hopeful to say that like we could just fix it just by showing up once. It's such a deep-rooted corruption too. It's like basically is upending the right word? Like overhauling? Question mark? It's basically like fighting against their entire government system that they've had for such a long time. It would be difficult, to say the least. We don't even know if anything would change with what we do, I guess. Is part of it. Kind of hopeless. Okay, 2 staggered. How many of them are there? Oh, just this wave? Okay, just the one? Alright, cool. It's a block with an assist defense. Okay. Okay, since there's an assist defense, I'll leave either one of these two. I think I'll leave this one alone. The one in the corner. And then while he's the guy in the corner, I will deal with the rest of this. 59, 46. It's kind of overkill. There. And then... there. And then... this guy. There you go. Nice. Might be overkill there too, but nah. 11. No, Honglu hasn't had a sin yet, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Key. Stagger, please. Yippee! Hopefully you deal good damage on this. 17 left. Rip. Okay. Going to... Nice. Nice, and that's the assist defense coming in. Ah, dang it. Well, whatever. Like, this is the only wave of enemies anyway. Wait. You're killing that guy. You're killing that guy, so I just need to kill this guy. And this guy. Faust is very healthy, so I don't see the issue with her getting countered there, so it's fine, I guess. It's cool. I mean, she doesn't have to be the one to start it anyway. Yeah. Go on, Faust. Stagger him. Good! Oh, he's actually dead! Awesome. Cool. That means they all just finish off the battle. And it's done. Nice! I think that was the least number of Chuonokuns that we've had to fight in a single battle. Like, all this intervallo. They were always, like, multiple waves. Like, 2 waves at least. Okay, what's this one? Someone carrying a sword on his belt and a sack on his shoulder leaped into a haystack near us. A few moments later, a small squad of Chuonokuns, torches in hand, rushed in from the same direction the man had come from. We saw a criminal who has coveted the kingdom's properties flee in this direction. Speak up if you have seen the wretch. The Chuonokuns began walking up to the civilians, questioning them about the criminal's whereabouts, despite having seen the man jump into the haystack. All of them shake their heads and refuse to give up the criminal. Are they hiding him for some reason? Soon, the Chuonokuns, having made their way to the crowd, approach us as well. What should we do? Oh. What if I point them to the wrong direction too? I mean, there has to be a reason why they're all not telling them. Oh my god, we have to... Oh, please. Oh my god. No, this has the most... No. Yes. Just do it, come on. Yippee! Okay, so we went that way, huh? Appreciate the assistance. Once the group of Chuonokuns hurried towards the direction I pointed them towards, the man crawled out of the haystack. Seeing the Chuonokuns had gone, some of the civilians walked up to the man and gave their thanks. Good work, you! Can't have those vile Chuonokun take away a noble thief like you. Thief of all the people. They're all wretches, I say. Wretches, so well fed while we starve. I bet they'll bleed rice if we got them. They returned their gratitude with a polite bow and approached us. You have my thanks. I did not expect to be shielded by outsiders such as yourselves, but this is a welcome surprise. Who am I, you ask? I have no name to give you, but it seems that the common folk have taken to calling the like-minded the Blade lineage. Oh! I steal only sacks of rice the corrupt officials have stolen, returning them to where they belong, just as mentor bamboo-hatted Kim had once done. Oh! Kim squeaked out a small, embarrassed cough. I've lingered here too long. You're already on my trail again. It's about time I saw myself off. Even in a hurry, he bade us to wait a moment as he rummaged through his sack and produced a few packages of food. Take these. It's not much, but it should be quite filling for those who are on the road such as yourselves. Gratitude and vengeance, after all, share a common quality. They are both debts to be repaid, eh? With that, he withdrew to the shadows. What did I get? Oh, he healed us! And what, full HP and SP? Thank you. That's very kind of him. With only one node to go to the boss. That's great. Is there a story on this one? No, there's none. It's just continuable. Is it more Chuonokuns or is it more Salsus? I hope it's more Salsus, so it's kind of just faster to do. Gotta love a full heal before a boss fight. Not, yeah, except they just put like this one thing in between us. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I love it. I love that that option gives you a full heal. I was pretty concerned about that before, so... Okay. So, you're clashing that, you're clashing that. They're both targeting Engdu. It won't kill her, so I'll focus on these other two at the back first and then deal with the rest afterwards. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. If it's not being clashed, you know what? Why not? Sure. Sure. Faust got a skill one there. I'll save it for later. Very sweet of them, because there's no rest stop. I got a bit hopeful when I saw that he was stealing like the food and then redistributing it to the people, so I was hoping that it would be something that would help my survivability, but I didn't expect it to be just outright a full heal on the spot. Full SP, full HP. Very nice. I wonder what would have happened if you gave him up though. Maybe the Chuan... Like, do you think the Chuanakuns would give us a reward? Who knows? But then it would probably be like negative for people who were like there, because they were purposely trying to hide him and they're gonna be like, you little... What if you get beaten up if you give him over? Like the townspeople be like, hey, you bitch! What I'm curious about is the one that I totally like flubbed. The one where nothing happened because I tried to lie about being prison guards. Damn. Wonder what would have happened if I just drew my blades. Like, maybe I would have turned into a fight, but I'd get something out of it. That's what I'm currently thinking, but not fully sure. How strong is your attack? Oh, you're mocking him. I'll just help you a little bit. I think that should secure the kill. Only one wave again at least. Yeah. Okay, sure. In that case, we shall. Is that a counter? I'm gonna leave him alone. Wait, that's a skill one, right? He has 76 HP. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I'll leave him be then. Let us see. Kinda don't wanna have to eat a counter if I don't have to right now. Anyway, there's no turn count required for this little fight in the middle. So let's just save it all for the boss. Gyeongop. Gyeongyop. I get the feeling that I'm probably butchering their names. Hopefully not too much though. Okay. Nice. Can we finish that guy? Is there anyone who's gonna finish him? Yes. No, wait, no, that's someone else. Is it? That's okay. They're all really low. Except that one that was guarding earlier. That was parrying earlier. The unit is faster, make it unbreakable. Well, you're not, so... It's too bad. You're not faster at all. You're still not faster, even if I overrode it. Okay, let's go. He's cooked. Wait, he's like Omega Cook. I used his skill tree, I just realized. Okay, then this one's going by really fast. Bye. Boss time! Alright, let's see. Is there extra story to show us before we go into the boss? I feel like there would be. My gosh, the guide raid was redeemed an hour ago and I'm still like at the boss fight and then one more node. Hopefully Tabletop Cinema will still be live. If not, I'll just give it back later. Like a prey backed against the cliff's edge, I am left bereft of paths. My hand hesitates with no room to place the stone. Misjudgments burgeon when contemplations harrow the mind indeed. Now, all that remains is to neutralize that one enemy combatant in the yard. Tell me, who's waiting for us in there. You should know. This place and its enemies are projections of your memories. Not the hardest guess to make, is it? I expect to find Im Gyeong-yup in there. Gyeong-yup was a woman of loyalty and principles. Even as a military commissioner, she never stopped wanting to change the way royal court was. But even she must have broken in the end. I scoured the newspapers and TV for anything I could find on the current state of S-Corp, but it was plain as day that nothing had changed since my departure. And my phone has died. Wait. Let me just get that moving again. In a temporary-ish... It should be working in a sec. In the meantime. Mentor, is that not but a baseless speculation? Your concerns grown uncontrollably? Never have you spoken to us about such a monstrous one in the past. Thus, what lies before you is but a figment of distortion reflecting on your memories. Mnestic. Phone had its bones claimed. It was so long that my phone's battery died. I think typically my phone's battery dies by like, yeah, the almost 3-hour mark. Did this Im Gyeong-yup appear as that monster does, Mentor? No. Madness. Gyeong-up wasn't like that. Gyeong-yup, I still believe that Salpipeo Argo Industries deserves to die. But destruction is not the point. The point is that I want it to be a place where I can cut away the avaricious corrupted and have a wing that cares for its common folk. I'm sorry I blink weird. I just realized it would be like that. If I didn't know better. Ark! Hi, Ark! I hit it because I heard you say yesterday that you haven't done the latest intervallo. So I hit it because we're near the end. But thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. What were you doing? It doesn't say. Were you playing Overcooked too? I hope you had a good time either way, like while you were playing. Thank you for the follow, Max Oblivion. I have censored the game. Just... Would you like some of the music? You can hear the background music a bit, but you can't actually see what's happening, so it's okay. We have it censored for a while. Gotta avoid spoilers because it's kind of huge. Especially when you're near the end. I'll put it back up in a few minutes, like maybe a minute. Give it a minute. But thank you so much. I'm Chimernyan. I'm a Kakamera VTuber variety streamer. I tend to play a variety of games, usually like story-based, so you will probably be seeing me doing a lot of longer game series because I only stream 2 to 3 hours a day. I think Ark said she was spoiled by another stream. No! No, rip. Ark Devout. Okay, we're back. We can go back to the game in one moment. But no, I'm so sorry to hear that she got spoiled by another streamer. Is this new BGM? BGM Lee? I think you might find this slightly familiar the moment I put it back on the screen. Rip for spoilings, yeah. That's what makes it kind of hard for me when I'm also like behind on like Limbus. I get afraid to like, because normally I'd like to raid into someone else who's also playing Limbus, but like I get afraid of doing that if I'm behind because then I might see something. Rip though. I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay. Spoiler warning, we're putting the screen back up. I haven't moved it at all since the moment the raid came in, but I'm putting it back up in 3, 2, 1. You only started on Kanto 8 with Arc streams. Oh no! Well, we are in the latest intervallo that just came out last Thursday, so spoiler warning for anyone who isn't there yet. And we're pretty much at the end, so we shall now continue, but feel free to take your leaves if you want to avoid spoilers or anything, or you just need to rest because it's been a long day. But yes, thank you so much for joining the raid and for the raid. If I didn't know better, I would have thought you were seeking to supplant this current S-Corp. Have a good stream, Chi. Oh my god, Ark was still there! Thank you, Ark. Sorry. Thank you very much, Ark. Have a nice rest. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. Spoiler, so I leave. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much. I'm just a wanderer floating down the river's flow to where the currents take him. When the river bends and I hit a wall, someone picked me up and made a blade out of me once. Once abandoned, I returned to the flow and found myself a mentor to those who afforded me the undeserved fate. And the river continues to wind, carrying me back to Escorp, whence I had fled. Shall I let the blade sing my inner thoughts? You think I'm satisfied with the way Escorp is? But your method, as it is now, goes against the principles. I expected better from someone of your wiles. If you enjoy those principles so much, then why ask me to leave the game? Because someone has to stay behind and try to bring change within the limits of their principles. I only hope that one of those bends in the river of yours would float you back to knock on the gates of Escorp once it was primed for change. Has that changed? What do you think? You at least seem to think that I have. Because you believe that I shall stand in your path. Stand in my path? Oh, so they've never actually fought or anything. It's just he thinks that they would. And stem the flow of this river evermore. Very well. The law states that the denial of the will of the royal court is a crime deserving of death by beheading. I, Im Gyong-yeop, the second ordinant of the Salvapeo Argo Industries, official of the sword and military commissioner to the royal court, shall uphold the command and sever the buds of rebellion before they propagate. Oh my god, that expression though. Okay, here we go, round 2. But this time, we are much more better equipped. We can do this. Holy crap, she has so many! Holy crap, she has so many slots! Well, to be fair, she doesn't have ads, I guess. It's the same as earlier. And this one's the same as she loses stacks if you clash it. That's a lot of skill slot. Yeah, I got jump scared. But I guess to be fair, she's also accounting for the fact that we have extra people in the team. Gain or lose at the start based on the battle form. Gain stack on the red, lose stack on the blue. Blah, blah, blah. She also has a face now. Yeah, she's no longer distorted, but she's still an imaginary version. Let's see. Okay, same. It's same right now. Yeah, same here with the fragile. And then, is this the same? Yeah, I think that's the same. And then encounters start. Yeah, different battle form of homeland every 3 turns. Okay, so she doesn't like retreat this time. She just changes form every time it's been 3 turns. Okay. And then on hit, using a slash skill gets more poise potency. This one of the arrow loose earlier, we read it, but then we never got to see it, so we'll probably see it now. She doesn't have a shield also, I noticed. It's just HP, it's raw HP. And max stacks use a powerful skill. And then if this unit used the arrow loose skill in the last turn, use a powerful skill regardless. Okay, at 55% or lower HP, use a powerful skill regardless also. Okay. Art of killing, run dry. This is the essence of this art. Strips down the opponent's flesh into ribbons. That is the sword of homeland practiced by Sao. Is there anything here? No, okay. On Clash Win, gain more poise count, and then inflict more bleed. Head splitting memory. It's a bind. Deal and take 20% more damage on critical hit against and from Bamboo Hatted Kim. This flesh I claim. Aww. Damn. Wait, let me just double check, So, I want this to have a higher swordplay stack. So, and then this is at min or max stats, convert all of the coins into unbreakable coins. Shift based on stat. Okay. Alright. I need a higher stack. No, wait, no. No, wait, no, I need a lower stack. Red go low, blue go high. Alright. Okay, go low by clashing. Alright, we're clashing that. Go low. She wants his flesh and or bones. True. No assist defense active right now. She's clashing that. He was one side attacking. That's fine, I guess. I'll have to deal with literally everything else. It's cool. I mean, I think it's actually also cool to do... No, I'll do it when it's a bit safer for sure to do the skill ones on that. I think I should do this and then I'll counter later. Yeah, I'll do this and then I'll counter later. Oh heavens. Oh wait, no, he... I'll trust you. I'll trust that this goes down later. Alright, everything good. Go. That's pretty kinky. Claiming flesh and bones. Alright. Since there's no shield this time, it's a bit more straightforward, I think. I kind of want to see how much damage Kim's gonna do. Not all that much, but he's not critical striking or anything yet, so it's cool. He's got to build up, ramping. In the meantime, the rest of us will just keep banging our head against the wall until she goes down. Oh heck, guard! It's okay. She broke through it, so it's all good. Is that unbreakable? I think that's unbreakable. Yeah. Not that much, but it did give me a bleed. Okay, that's fine. At least we have a bunch of healing in this one this time. Lantern is in the back row, but we do have Pursuance and Fluid Sac, so we'll be okay. I'm not too worried. Okay, she's still in red, so I still want it to stay low. I will not clash the blue. I will leave it alone. And she's conveniently hitting Engdu, so I can completely ignore it. I'll let Kim clash that, sure. I will end up eating a counter on the first thing I do. That's okay, I guess. I do want you to do that. Yep, that's fine. Oh, wait. She's got 4. Shit. I'm gonna have to make you do that first. Lose it. Lose it, and then she'll get hit by a counter. Yep. I think it's kind of too soon to do that right now. Okay, and then... yeah, let's just keep assigning it as so, I guess. This'll be unopposed. Unless... there. Make it more favored. Well, dominating rather than favored. Yeah. Alrighty. 6,000 HP is a lot to get through. She's gonna be at 45 sanity soonish. I think on the next one I want to raise her stack again. Cause she's gonna switch forms after the next turn. But I'll make it as the last move that I do instead of the immediate first thing I do. So this time I'm gonna ignore the red and then clash the blue, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the bleed is inconvenient, but at least her broken coins don't do a lot otherwise. Okay, a whopping 1 damage on Kim. Amazing. Okay, so she's at 3. I kind of wanted to go... what is... it's the bow! It's the bow thing. Is that the big bow thing that I should be worried about? Targets the enemy that has the most bleed. On hit without cracking, raises stagger threshold, inflicts blind, and inflicts fragile. Should probably do something certain. Wait, what? He's already clashing. She's clashing Engdu. Do I trust Engdu? I mean, even if she doesn't make it, all of the negative effects go to her, so I guess it's fine. Sure, I trust you, Engdu. Clash start is lose. Oh, but there's no blue, so I can't force her to go up. Well, I guess I'll just eat that, I guess. Or do I have assist defense on you, Faust? No. It's okay. It's fine. I'll just leave it be. It's cool. It's just how it is sometimes. Think I'll leave a few for next time. Wait, who is it hitting anyway? It's hitting Roger? I mean, technically, if I block it... No, it's clashable guard though. It would end up as a clash if I don't... Alright, whatever. It's whatever. Leave it be. Going to good luck. Leaving it entirely up to you. All negative effects will go to her instead of me. It's okay. Like if she loses, so it's okay. She didn't lose. She's cool. Oh, pretty cool though. The swap to her bow. It's not super fancy, but it's nice. Okay, I'll get the pudding hat in a sec. Okay, yeah, I just kind of wanted to see how the rest of that turn would play out a bit more. I got you. Wait, I'm there. Got it. Already gonna breach like 5k HP. We have already done like 1k damage. Soon. Nice. Doing very nice. Good, 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 good. I still want 5.1. Not bad though. Not bad for turn 4. Alright, let's see. She's now on the blue stance. I want this to be higher. And she's at 3, so she's technically currently at an advantage. I need you to gain more. Gain more, please. Thank you. And ignore this. One-sided guard. Well, as long as it's not a... It's a clashable counter, jeez. Well, I guess it's fine. Question mark. I'm not personally pushing it off, so I guess it's okay? Maybe? Allow me to get that from you, Engdu. I might need to balance it. I'm not really sure though. Wait, what is that? Holy crap, what? It's her powerful attack. It hits all of us. Can clash with the skill regardless of speed. Cannot be staggered from taking damage until the skill ends. Final power +1 for every 4 bleed on target max 3. This skill always flips heads, hits critically, and does not consume poise count on clash win. That's pretty crazy. Deal 20% damage on critical hit. Oh my god. Alright. That's a lot. How's our bleeds looking? If Dawn does it, she has none. I'll let Dawn do it. She's got a skill 3 in the pocket. She's got this. She's got this. I believe in her. Yeah, wait, no! Yeah, wait, no. 3 to 27, 106. Oh my god, really? Oh, but she's at -45 sanity. She might actually do it just as is. Okay, I'll leave it like that. I believe in you. I believe in you. If it turns out really badly, that is so sad. Hopefully not, though. Surely not, though. Look, she's just rolling tails on everything. Thank you, -45 sanity on her. It's probably gonna reset next turn, though. Thank you. Yeah, let's farm damage. Good, 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 good. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the one I should be holding my breath on. It's just the one Engdu Clash is a regular... It's a regular attack. Ish is also doing one of these. Ooh, wait, even with like 2 tails, she did a lot of damage. Nice. Good, 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 good. How comfortable it is when the enemy is at -45 sanity and I'm not. And it's not bamboo-hatted Kim who will get stronger at -45 sanity. Nice. So this is a very productive turn for us. Good job, Dawn. There was no way you were losing that, but good job. How bad is the damage here? I mean, I think it's still significant because she's just the sheer amount of people she's hitting, but it's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Nice. Okay, no big attack here this time. Oh, that HP though. I'm using Fluid Tech. Oh dear. Not the neutral. Is it because she has so much bleed? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think it's because she has so much bleed. Well, she's still in blue. I want her to gain more stacks. Right? She's worse. She's better at lower. Okay, yeah, I want her to gain more stacks. That's something you can do regardless. Nice. That would work. Oh, because she got 45 sanity. That's also why it's really bad. Okay. Good thing we still have people who can handle this. Yes, 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 yes. That's not. Okay, that's pretty handled. Boink. She's gonna get a counter off on Ish. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh wait, no, I think she's gonna get a counter off on Engdu first. She moved faster. Thanks, Engdu. Thank you, Engdu, for proccing the counter. Hopefully it's not bad if Engdu dies, though. Engdu is losing a lot of HP. Kim isn't, though. I think Kim is very healthy right now. Okay. Nice. Alright, fluid sac going through. No need to worry about it. Good, 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 good. Go back down your sanity. Bonk. You gotta bonk the sanity away. You cannot be at 45 positive sanity. Only me. Good job. Alright, we're ready. Oh, she's gonna proc a big attack, isn't she? She's already gonna be at half HP soon. It's 55%, I remember. Alright then. We gotta be ready for that. I think we are, but yeah. Dang, that Tiger Hunt base power is crazy right now. Okay, sure. It's all bleed count, but not potency. That's fine. Honglu is fucking dying! This isn't about him. Oh, she's still not at 55%. But she is quite... She's still quite healthy. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright then. No need to care about SP when coin power is 0. That's true, that's true. Wait, what stance is she on? Is it gone? Oh, she's still on blue. I need to make it lower again though. She's at 7 right now. We can only dream of that level of poison. True. This is going great. It's going Pretty great aside from Honglu freaking dying, but true. 11 blue girl, yeah. Oh look, wait. He's at 11 speed, she's at 13. They're gonna proc the counter before I do. Good thing. I need you to lose stacks, thank you. Thank you very much. Honglu. Good heavens, this guy is dying. You know what? I think he's dying, so... Yeah, I think this guy's gonna die. Gave up on him. Ignore target's defense skill. Takes... wait. This unit takes fixed damage away. Skill, power, that's not... Yeah. It's okay if he dies. I think he's dying anyway. Like, where's he? No, wait, no, he doesn't even have bleed. Wait, I was lying. You don't have to do that right now. I lied. I lied. Just do the normal skills. It's cool. You'll be okay. Okay. I cannot rely on the rest of them for now. Oh, wait. That's fine then. Cool. Power counter dominating. Okay, now just these two. Yes. Okay. Cool. We're good. Man, if I have to take back like, wait, no, he's still dying, I'm gonna lose it. I think it's fine. This time too, we don't have so many people in the back line that just don't exist. We do have viable other Heishos in the back, so even if Honglu does somehow die, it's cool. I swear this Gyeongyop chick is gonna hit 100 poise potency soon. She's gonna have a 500% crit rate. Okay, for sure she's doing her big attack next turn. If she doesn't get staggered first, but... I think the chances are looking pretty high that she'll actually get staggered first. Unless we totally flub it. Which is also a possibility. It's looking very possible right now. Oh shit! Oh wait, okay, we're okay. I thought they were gonna keep hitting that that 16 at the same time. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not hitting that stagger. Yeah. She's doing that big attack first. Yeah. Unless! Assist defense clutch? No! Okay. She's doing the big attack first. So close, but so far. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. It's fine. But she's already on red. Oh wait, she's already on red, but she's still at 4, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I would like you to be losing stacks. Yes, please lose more stacks. Staggered edge to perfection. Unintentionally. Yeah, I trust you. You can handle that. I trust you. I trust you. ... Dude, seriously? Someone's gonna have to kit that though. Oh wait, no. She's hitting Engdu. No, wait, no. Do I really want to just let her kill Engdu? I can try to save her. I can try. I believe. That would be good to do though. I mean, I do have a lot of gluttony. Would that even save her? Yo, Loki, it actually would. That's okay, sure. If I lose it though, I'm gonna like crash out. Loses it. Ah no! No, we'll be fine. I believe. Okay. She is definitely staggering this turn. Wait, with my ego to clash that other thing so far back, I feel like she's gonna stagger before it even comes down to it and I didn't have to press. No, 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 no! Oh well, it's fine. It's just a couple of ego resources. What's the big deal? It's fine, I guess. I don't know why I didn't think it would actually stagger before we got to that point. It's one speed. Of course it'll stagger before we get to that point. Oh well. Alright, let's do this. All the damage. Just all. What the hell? Yo, he went like she staggered. Now is my time. Now's the time to yield my flesh. Yo, couldn't you have yielded your flesh earlier? I'm just gonna deal as much damage as I can while she's staggered. All the damage that we have. Take it. If we can end this sooner, the better. It is gonna be 1 AM. If we can end this sooner, the better. We still have an epilogue to get to. I have the same happen to me. Can be like, it's time to lock in now that she is staggered. It's okay, I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it at this one. Yeah, actually, she wasn't hard to fight. Honglu was just always dying, but like she wasn't all that hard to fight. That's kind of a relief. Her mechanic is essentially straightforward, just depends on like whether you need to make her stacks go up or down. See, she's easy. Yeah, I agree. Even earlier when we had our nerf team, she was easy. Yo, Engdu is doing the last hit! This personal. She's not as powerful as I recall. Yet weighed down by the brand, I am not so far ahead or behind. I don't know, I think you're doing pretty well. Verily, they appear to be evenly matched, yet... He's wielding that sword like he's trying to get himself killed. That blade work is far beneath him. Seeking the end here, is he? Can you afford to look away in a duel? What are you doing? You'd rather lock your swords with mine than parry it away? Can't have a proper sword fight without a blade lock though, huh? The duel between the mentor of a syndicate and a military commissioner of S-Corp is neck to neck. Clash after clash, the two warriors eventually lock their blades in a contest of might before it comes to a close in a final, fatal bout. When the dust settles, the mentor lies in the sand, dead. If that's what you want, I will grant it. Good, let's finish this. Just as Bamboo had it Kim and Ingyeong up, ready for their final bout, Engdu leaped in between them. Engdu! Are you really so ashamed you would choose death over life, mentor? Are you so scared to live that you would rather die? Yes, I am. I am scared. Terrified of my own audacity to live my days as though I hadn't failed everything and everyone who had the misfortune of placing their faith in me. My mission, my honor, my fellows, as though my path isn't haunted by ghosts, as though I can stand shamelessly before the watching eyes of the heavens. What have I even done with the life that was given to me? Blind to the realities of my homeland, I served the master who chose politics over loyalty and justice. I cut down my very fellows who chose to trust a fool like me. I walked my entire life as the flow carried me, and when I finally had a mind to look back, all I saw were blood-red traces everywhere I'd gone. Isn't it about time I admitted this game cannot be won? That... Mentor, the weakness in your strength has failed your mission. The weakness in your position has failed your honor, and the weakness in your heart had become the fiendish blade that cut down your fellows. Hengtu, I thought you were here to talk me in to keep on living, yet your words pain me so. What weakness is it, if yours is it this time, that you would cast away your own creed in life? What other weakness will you use as an excuse today? Stop trying to bear responsibilities as not of you. The Blade lineage was never about responsibility, nor was it about you, Mentor. Or does your overbearing guilt help you overestimate your importance? What was that saying again? Fellow travelers in the same boat will aid one another? Not a single soul demanded that of you. Let's talk about kicking a man when he's down. And I have had enough of that flippant larking of yours. We all have. Do you truly believe that not a single one of us had picked up on the fact that all your levity was a means of relieving yourself of the burden you had cast upon your own shoulders? None of us ever demanded some impossible feat from you. What was it that you've always said to describe yourself? That you are but a butchering blade that wields not itself, a tool wielded by willing hands. Why, Mentor? I know not what kind of shame or responsibilities a mere tool has, do you? Because I fail to see any. Just right? If the shame does not subside still, then shroud your face with that bamboo hat of yours and live on. Live on so that you may repay your debts. Out of blades, out of arrows. Oh damn, with the Chinese characters. Even though the heart had sought death lies defeated at your feet, there is no stone left for my next gambit. There is nothing more. Indeed, perhaps there was some merit in your words that I must retreat from the silly game of stones and have become a fiend of blades. Mentor, that is not what I said. Interesting. Whence did you hear that poem? Yes, when inverted, a bamboo hat is an unladen ship. Engdu and Imgyop were knocked away by bamboo-hatted Kim as though bounced off by an invisible force. Kim raises his gaze to meet the empty air as though someone were there, a hollow laughter escaping his lips. We know who he's talking to. It's the voice. But your last move was not a good one. Indeed, I did wish to become a blade, and what did you do? Forge me into an indiscriminate one that cleaves blindly into both friend and foe. It seems that in your excitement you have cornered yourself with that last move. Well, as it seems, I have had an opportunity to retrace our past moves. Allow me to try something different this time. Be not so vexed by this round. As you say, we never know what the next game shall bring. I appreciate and will treasure other bits of your advice. But let us play by my rules for tonight's game. Something's different this time, innit? He ain't distorting. I think that's ego? Yeah, ego. An efflorescence, perhaps. Nothing is for certain, indeed. Yet I trust that the words of my last remaining follower here have reached your ears, Ego time, yeah! I'm but a tool wielded by willing hands. Nothing in my life has ever been certain. I know not whether this move is what cements my defeat, but I desire it to be a victorious stone nonetheless. Thank you. I will take what encouragement I can. The strange invisible pressure dissipates, and the armored woman, Im Gyeong-yup, readjusts her grip on her sword. Kim turned around to look at her, and I saw that weighty shadow seemed to have been lifted from his face, replaced by a mix of relief and determination. His aura crow has blossomed. It's time to harvest. Hell yeah. A bit embarrassing to change my stance now, but now I fight to live. And I suppose you'll be okay with that? Of course. Oh, this is it! To hide from heaven's gaze, this hat I wore. In an empty boat, it bore my friends along. In bamboo veiled, we drift from shore to shore. With wine, I don my hat to watch bloom strong. In mirth, I doff that shroud to moon adore. So with this bamboo hat to veil my brow, though winds and rain may rage, I shall not trow. Throw? I guess. Key to me, bamboo-hatted one, speak your name, for I find your outfit dubious of character. I am he who has mentored the lineage of blades to its premature end. I am he who has sought to bring salvation to the downtrodden to no avail. What to call a man who has failed to disburden himself of the world? What to name a man who has failed to bear the weight of the world? There is none. So call me Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Bamboo-Hatted Kim, the treasonous wretch. Damn! Yeah, that was cool. If only this intervallo is bad for my eyes though. This just intervallo keeps flashbanging me. The photographs rapidly fold away from reality. Perhaps because Kim had successfully managed to face his own past. When the photographs and memories that were overlaid upon the phantoms are pulled away, what remains is a man in dirty, ragged clothing. The phantoms of S-Corp slowly lose grip on this world, and soon reveals the phantoms of the distortion that was hidden beneath it. I see residents of the back streets in their blissful highs, taking from the canned experiences, and a man who's watching them with disapproval. Why is everyone running away from all this? A baker always surrounded by the smell of freshly baked bread. A florist who makes lovely bouquets for graduating youngsters. A photographer who captures beautiful sights to remember. They're our lives, our experiences. You want to be a billionaire with an extravagant mansion in a nest? A legendary fixer who can make the syndicates cower in fear just by going on a stroll? What do you get from those cans is not real. Is everything in your lives, all of this, just an empty means to an end so you could get high on fake purchase experiences nailed into a can? If that's all your life is, then my life and the photographs I've taken are all... No, it can't be. My life, those experiences and memories I've photographed are different. You're all blindly consuming fake experience after fake experience without a care about the real thing. That's why you're all floundering, grasping at illusions. So, let me show you the things I've shot. The memories, the experiences, the reality of your lives. Damn. But where did this guy go? Is he gone? It was only in passing, but I glimpsed an unmistakable grimace, a scowl on Mersault's face. I reflected upon the events of today and could at least begin to guess why that might be. You don't believe there's any experience in either the canned experience or that guy's photographs, do you, Mersault? Because experiences and memories aren't the same thing. What really distinguishes them, I wasn't sure. Correct, manager. But what I knew was the distinction was, for whatever reason, important to Mersault. Oh, there he is! Huh? A figure materializes into humanoid form, swirling out of the projector. He must be the distortions. And next to him is another figure, stumbling out in a giant suit of armor. But blimey, that thing's still alive! It is but an overlay of phantoms created within a distorted space. The concept on life and death have little meaning for such a thing. Yet faint does she grow. It must be that the distortion's power is waning. Hark, accused one, for these are your crimes. The crime of fomenting chaos in a foreign wing while impersonating Chonokuns of the Salpipeo Argo Industries. The crime of exploiting the suffering of Salpipeo Argo Industries downtrodden as a mere veil for one's own phantoms. And, though it be part of a reenactment, impersonating a military commissioner of the kingdom without royal decree. Pursuant to the law of the homeland, the accused is to be sentenced to death by beheading. Huh? Wait, he just dies? And before we had a chance to step in or anything, the faint mirage-like warrior brought down her sword on the docugrapher's neck, decapitating him. Yo, he just died. Guys, we literally just... I don't know how to feel about that, actually. I mean, I guess it wasn't important. He didn't even have a face, but like... That's not where I expected it to go, not gonna lie. Imagine Kim goes like, hey, I like it, throws a rock and pacify. Kim Undertale Cinema. Fault lies with you, camera. Mnestic. Yeah. It was pretty good though. Shows up, does nothing, distorts, dies by his own distortion. That's exactly what happened, and I'm kind of shocked. Dies like some NPC, babe. I honestly agree. Can an entity of the Phantoms slay one outside it? Such an instance has heretofore never been observed, but as it is happening right now, right before our eyes, I can only say yes. Gyeongyup is a woman of principle. She would have done the same to the bitter end, had she truly been here. As the headless body of the inflection point crumples to the floor, Im Gyeongyup's shape slowly phases out of reality, and we found ourselves back in the projection room. And there... No, wait! Don't tell me that headless corpse is... We found a large group of injured N-Corp staff thrown pell-mell around the room, and Ezra, who was looking down at the headless body of the docugrapher. I'm sorry, Ezra. He died to his own thing. There was nothing we could do. Kind of happened in an instant. The subject. I think this is the last one. The epilogue. I see the light at the end of the intervallo, guys. Yep, right on. Gotcha, team leader. And that's the initial report done. Good work, guys. Tucking her radio back in, Ezra commended us in a relieved voice. Dies by being too cringe by some photography error. Sorry, Ezra, he got caught larving. The distortion perished in the mission. Will that not cause trouble? And the punishment is that unfortunate. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it's not like you guys could help it. Who would have thought that the distortion would kill its own inflection point? If we knew that in advance, we probably would have prepared something to stop it, but... well, that's all for the LCD and team leader to investigate. All in all, this mission was still a success since we managed to eradicate that distortion from N-Corp, not to mention satisfying our client. Also, Ezra looked towards Engdu and Kim with a lighthearted shrug, clearly less concerned than she had been earlier. Now I finally know why you've been disappearing on your own without letting us know. Glad you don't seem to have any more reason to, though, so it's all good. Hey, that's the real win of this mission in my book. Phewie! The point is, we did it. We did the thing. It's done. Gosh, I swear I am never doing one of these without the team leader ever again. Seriously, I got this close to losing it more than a few times. It seems that the responsibility of looking after her LCD juniors had kept her stressed and high-strung throughout the mission. I hadn't noticed it, but her brows had finally relaxed, bringing back the chipper Ezra I was more familiar with. Thus, I shall not abide by more of your indolence. You will now join us on missions and tasks as you are expected to. Is that understood, Mentor? Engdu, would you mind releasing the hems of my sleeve? Oh, that what I wouldn't give to lie down and pass out right about now. The raw emotion in Kim's voice had likewise faded. With Engdu's voice no longer as barbed as it had been in the Phantoms, it seemed to me that the two were back to more relaxed selves I knew. I can't exactly say more relaxed for Kim, though, because that's how he's always been, at least from what I've seen. In any case, fine. You are released. Whew. You've given me a hard shake. I don't feel so good. Taengdu, I'm afraid they may have gone overboard with the upgrading of your arm. With your hem released, allow me to reiterate that... Stop! My heart finds peace as well as I watch them bicker. Is everyone doing okay? Yes, Executive Manager. Our forces have only suffered minor injuries and that do not require you to go through the trouble of rewinding the clock. Hang on, mate. I got a dislocated shoulder. I can pop that right back into place for you. Allow me. I have taken care of similar injuries in the field. And guess what happened last time I let you do that? You rotated my bloody arm the wrong way and turned the bones in my shoulder into little chips. That's a very painful mental image. So what did we learn from this interval? That throwing rocks at random people is fun. Don't sweat it. I can remind that. By now, I've grown used to the pain of rewinding the sinner's injuries. A dislocated shoulder shouldn't be a big deal. I have aught to ask thee. A clarification if thou will. Yeah? Dost thou recall how as we battled N-Corp's, a pin frame team, the foes have taken photographs of us? And? They are those who were sent to identify and capture the one who has violated the taboo, forsooth? As we stood in their path, 'tis no mystery why we had to come to blows. Yet I find this to be most perplexing. Wherefore did they take so many photographs of us? Maybe they were taking photographs to report their locations? Recording footage is taboo in N-Corp, meaning they can't install security cameras here. Their only option is to keeping a consistent record when tracking down a case or person is by photographs. 9 words hold water, yet... most puzzling, forsooth. For I recall with clarity that from a certain point they had begun photographing us with renewed obsession. Oh! Hey, that sounds like a question for Mersal! Given how often I had to rely on the information Mersal had provided me in this mission, I think I've gotten enough practice on how to phrase my questions the right way and pull the answers I need from him. Oh, this look back in my day, I have accidentally twisted someone's foot the wrong way of healing. But hey, you're fine, still walk backward. I couldn't get him to tell us his own judgments on matters, but since he seems to have a near photographic memory of what he's seen... Mersal, do you remember how many pictures of us the N-Corp staff took? I do. 56 times. That's a lot of pictures! You actually remember the exact number of times they shot us? I do. It's always neat seeing his memory in action. So, did you get the chance to see which one of us got the most photographs taken? I did. Ooh, who is it? Who is it? Is it me? I make for a fine model if I do say so myself. It's probably Mersal, isn't it? No, it wasn't you. It was me. I knew it. Huh? But why? I mean, what's the most statistically likely reason that it was you? At that moment, I heard the sound of pebbles crunching under the boots approaching us louder and louder. What the heck? N-Corp. Oh, dang it. Are you here because we beat up some of your guys? Listen here, we had to because of the distortion, see? It is as she says, the skirmish was an unfortunate consequence of the combating of the distortion phenomenon. Limbus Company provides a customer damage compensation program in case of such unforeseen events. Instead of engaging us in battle, please elect to contact the emergency response team at our headquarters as your first... Yes, we fully understand the circumstances surrounding the battle, and we intend to submit an expeditious request for damage compensation as you've recommended. But we are here on different business, so if you would be so kind as to let us speak. Different business? Oh my god, the Kanto 10 build-up! They are here to arrest me, manager. Oh, hold on, Mersal. Let's hear them out. Wait, what? Mersal did not resist. He walked past us and joined the group of N-Corp employees. Please confirm that you are Mersal, formerly One Who Nails, and former member of the maintenance and management team at the Grand Magazine Sisyphe headquarters. Confirmed. By the decree of the Giants, you have been expelled from N-Corp, with imprisonment as the penalty for non-compliance. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Eviction Regulations, you have also been informed that remaining in N-Corp's district for more than 6 hours may subject you to immediate arrest. Please confirm that your memory pertaining to the above incident has not been expunged, and you are of sound mind to recall it in entirety. Confirmed. Very well. Then, in keeping with regulations, I hereby notify you that you are now subject to arrest and transport. Place your hands behind your back and please offer no resistance. I am required to inform you that resistance may incur further penalties. Oh, wait, stop! What the hell's going on? Wait, forget all that! Did you notice what happened, Mersal? Mersal, who stood calmly with his arms behind his back, as the N-Corp employees handcuffed him, nodded placidly in my direction. I did, manager. Then why the heck didn't you warn? It was less a question and more of a reflex, but I didn't need to hear his reply to know why. Right. I never asked, did I? You did not. I'd say you should have warned us way earlier, but then you will just reply, I will follow those instructions going forward, right? Yes, I would. The subject now in custody. From this moment onward, you are considered a suspect and will be transported to N-Corp headquarters for your trial. As for the rest of you, would you be the organization that the suspect is a part of? Organize your acts! What in the bloody hell do you think you're... Heathcliff, you are about to antagonize N-Corp, a wing. In the absence of a reasonably justifiable cause, such as a contract, engaging in battle with the city's corporate entities is strongly discouraged. Yeah, and we're just supposed to twiddle our thumbs while they drag him away? This must be another piece of the information they neglected to tell me. Yet another development that was set in stone. Despite her calm and collected explanation, I could tell this was not a pleasant situation for Faust either, as she was sending an uncomfortable glance at the N-Corp's employees. So where are you taking him? A retrial will be scheduled for the execution of the exile sentence. They replied dispassionately as they took Mersol into custody. We looked back at them, not knowing what to do or say. The late afternoon sun pricked at us like 1,000 hot needles. Mersol, now in cuffs, gazed at us with an expression that would not have seemed out of place at any ordinary day. Oh my god! That means we're starting Canto 10 without him! Or at least, maybe attending his trial or something. Damn, what'd he do? To think he got arrested at the beginning. Damn! Dante about to walk onto the courtroom, ticking loudly why Mersol isn't guilty while everyone's confused why this singular prosthetic guy talking with clock true. Hi Aaron, thank you for dropping by. Unfortunately, we're right about the end of the stream. Assemble the sinners, you gotta break him out of prison. Ace attorney time. We can summon him at a... That's true, we can summon him, but isn't that kind of weird? We'll leave you in prison, Mersol, don't worry about it. We'll just summon you. Yeah, that'd actually be cool if we actually did some court stuff, because I don't think the answer is to just break him out, right? Breaking him out would be kind of crazy. That's why it's great to have an intervallo lead into the next condo. So much better, build up tension. Yeah, and the way they cliffhanger does like that. Ah! My gosh. I really want to know what happens next now. I'm actually really hyped now, but then we're probably gonna have to wait like, I don't know, 1-2 months. Probably 2 months. We're probably gonna have to wait another 2 months before we end up getting to see what happens next. Yeah. Oh, the wait suddenly feels so long. I wasn't even thinking about it before, but because of that cliffhanger ending. Every time it's a cliffhanger ending on literally anything, I just can't wait to see the next part. To be fair, suddenly getting attacked out of nowhere is something different. Because in fairness, like, I know we did have a lead up on Canto 8. I remembered. I don't think Canto 9 had exactly a lead up. But Canto 8, we had a lead up going into there, but it didn't. I don't feel like Nocturnal Sweeping left me on as much of a cliffhanger as this. So that's why I'm like, oh, Canto 10! Then we have big spending for WAP if it ever comes before main Canto. Yeah, if ever. Alright, it is almost 1:30 a.m. There is still a weekday tomorrow. It's not a holiday. So we have unfortunately overstayed our welcome. We will be raiding out into Tabletop Cinema as per earlier's guide to raid redeem. They are also playing Limbus Company and they are luckily still live, even though that raid redeem was quite some time ago. We had to stay in Hongyuan housing for literal 2 years of content. Yeah, that's true, right? That's why it's kind of a breath of fresh air that we're actually out of there now and we're somewhere else. Like, I liked Kanto 8. I liked the Hongyuan like setup and everything, but it's refreshing to see other places now. Thank you very much everybody for joining me on Mnestic Experience. It was sure was an experience. I'm glad it wasn't too difficult of an intervallo as well, and we got to get more closer to Kim over there. Yes. I cannot wait for Canto 10. Ah! But thank you very much again. Have a nice day or night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Death Mark. We'll be continuing chapter 2 there. I don't know if we'll finish. Hopefully we'll try to. That game terrifies me, so I'm just gonna say that might be a short stream. That game really terrifies me. I get nervous before and after like the stream for some reason. I get that game is scary. But yes, good night everyone. Thank you very much. Have a nice day or night. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining the stream. And bye-bye. And before Ricardo jumps in the courtroom accidentally, no way, right? Bye-bye.